apparatus.
I've built something like that before. I built a staff for one of my players as a wild magic sorcerer that just causes wild magic to happen.
So, building this character, I took a lot of inspiration from Guildmaster's Guide, and
Yes!
one of their backgrounds is engineer inventor.
Yep.
So I of course was like, you know what? It makes sense.
You have a Mizium apparatus, don't you?
I have a Mizium apparatus. It's an Arcanite apparatus in this world.
One of the players in a Ravnica game that I was in nearly killed one of the other party members in session 1 by the Mizium apparatus casting Gust of Wind and throwing them into a pit with a plasma elemental.
Oh, I hope it's something as good as that. But no, it'll probably be something like, you cast invisibility on yourself. And then Grease.
Trust me, if the Mizium apparatus works anything like the luck that has happened with Jay's character, it will never do tame normal things. He cast Fireball on himself once with it.
Yeah, Fireball is a spell. Essentially, you can try and cast, for you at home, bit of fun time DM stuff, if you can try and cast a spell that you don't know. And if you need to make an Arcana check, DC 10 plus twice the level of the spell. So if you fail it, you roll a D6, because it gives you the spells that you will cast instead. And if you roll a 2 and you're trying to cast a 3rd level spell that you don't know, and you fail your Arcana check and you roll a 2 on the D6, you say you're trying to healing word or cure wounds your party member who's looking terrible, but you're doing it at 3rd level, and you don't have cure wounds prepared for the day. Oh no! You try and cast it, it fails, and you roll a 2 on the D6. You know what you cast on them? Feign death. So it looks like, I will cure you. Oh no, it didn't work.
The best part, the character that had it had a 20 intelligence and never made the DC 10 check. Didn't once.
Exact same.
Didn't once.
Doesn't bode well. This does not bode well for me. Did we get music, by the way?
Oh yeah, I need to grab my.
Oh, not on Discord, because of the way Discord now does music stuff.
Yeah, Rhythm died a while back.
Yeah, Bob puts music on for the stream, but we all just have been putting our own individual musics on in the background. So for Caitlin and James, there you go.
We've not had the theatre production since you've not been playing that much, James.
I mean, to be fair, I probably prefer that anyway, because my brain does not handle the music in ears at the same level as everyone else. It processes weirdly.
Yeah, I mean, we usually just turn the music down for ourselves.
Yeah.
But I just usually put on like some very low volume Western music that hasn't got me copyright struck yet. So
yeah, you just want your 10 hours of ukulele.
I'm not doing that. There was like a 10-hour ukulele thing, but it was the same track over and over again for 10 hours. And I went, I'm gonna go insane.
Unfortunately, the thing I use for putting in music doesn't want to play ball right now, so
I just use YouTube.
Yeah.
I don't use YouTube because fuck it.
That's a good reason.
Because fuck it.
It's as good a reason as any.
Yeah. That's the reason that I'm fairly sure most things do most things in D&D. Because fuck it.
Speaking of D&D, are we playing this evening?
Yes, we're just waiting for Bane to finish up some stream stuff.
Oh, I am. Yeah, my webcam is working again now. Yes.
Right.
Yeah, the World of Alterra channel is live, so we're currently streaming.
Yeah, I stream.
It's streaming on mine as well. It was like I had to restart it because everything died twice.
Alright, I'll look for that. I was looking for also for an icon, but I'll look for that later since it was towards the end of the session. Alright then, shall we get started, everyone? Is everyone ready to go?
Aye!
If I say no, would you stop anyway?
We'd stab you, Bob.
If you guys need an extra minute, maybe.
Nah, I'm good.
Scream if you want to go faster.
Welcome back to the world of Alterra! For those just tuning in, As you may or may not have noticed, or at least for those who haven't, who tuned in a while ago, have probably noticed, we have 2 new characters playing with us today, or 2 new players playing with us today. James and Kaylee, who will introduce themselves in a little bit and who they will be playing. But first, we will do a quick voice to name check and give your who you normally play and who you'll be playing for today's session, as we're doing a bit of a flashback with some temporary characters. Let's start with Wolfie Bane.
Howdy, I am Wolfie Bane, one of the 2 streamers. Hi. I normally play Alvina Eleanor, everyone's favourite loose cannon, extremely hungry barbarian elf girl. And today I'll be playing Al Overnew, the totally not professional wrestler with a chair. Seriously.
Beautiful. Nogu.
Hi, I'm Bob. I am the other streamer, as he's referring to. I normally play Dr. Zormir, the Artificer, with the nasty big gun. I will be playing Nogu, the acolyte of some sea creature.
You really put
Some form of neutral sea creature. Definitely not, in allegiance with any of the enemies of the rebellion. Nope.
Absolutely not, Chris.
No. No, I just keep on rambling on about and trying to get people to the cause. It's nothing big, nothing to worry about.
So you're a cultist?
No.
He's not a cultist. Well, I just automatically responded. Damn it! Bob, what has happened? What has Ari done to me?
Well, let's move on. Bert.
So, I'm Ben. I usually play Fuck You, who is an immortal arsonist goblin. Tonight, I'm playing the Berserker Barbarian, who is a full orc, and think of orcs from Warhammer 40k.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Excellent. Bonnie Silvertop.
I'm Neil. I usually play Lou Grimm, and tonight I'll be playing Bonnie Silvertop, Drow Rogue Thief.
No. Dark Elf Rogue Thief.
There are no Drow is like a sub-race in Alterra, isn't it? Or something?
It's not even a subtype. It's a culture from Forgotten Realms.
Alright.
There are no.
You hired me.
You came up with a character, though. Actually, you know what? The professor's like, seriously, like this is. I imagine them walking along the line, like that scene in Pirates of the Caribbean, just looking at all of them and going, So I put out the call, and this is who I am.
Yes, it is, brother.
Alright, I got 2 more names. Let's just go. Kaylee.
I'm Kaylee. I am playing N, a kobold of dubious origins and dubious koboldness.
They're definitely a kobold.
They have they're definitely kobold shaped at least, and have a lot of the distinctive kobold features. But as we'll get into the session, we'll learn that they're a little bit more oceanic than your regular kobold.
They're a Pisces.
They are a Pisces.
That's
Funny you should say that.
Joke of the day, Neil. Joke of the day. You win.
Alright, fine. Neil can have inspiration. Have a destiny point. There you go.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Made the whole table laugh. Well done, Neil. I got it
Little Dear Arts on Twitch.
Yep. Little dear
yeah.
arts on just.
Yeah.
I don't stream often, but when I do, it's a wonderful surprise.
There's a meme.
You and
You as well.
themselves. And the professor.
Yes, I'm James. I use they them pronouns, as does my character, the professor, who actually does have a name, but I want that to come naturally. So we'll just call them the professor for now, and you'll see them as they arrive. They will be pretty hard to miss. They're a large.
It's
Everyone,
not like they can see your name on Discord and on the stream.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I don't have the Discord overlay up, so
Ah.
I can see it on one of them. It's a surprise to some people.
Surprise to some people, not a surprise to others. But they essentially are large, imposing, and professor-shaped.
Nice.
What, short,
Yeah.
bald lab coat?
And I'm playing a brand new class that Chris and I came up with. So
Okay, but
That'll be
what
fun.
race are they?
they are Warforged.
Warforged.
Oh.
All right. So I'm essentially imagining like you know, in Astro Boy, that big robot that they find.
I've never seen that. No.
Oh, my mental image from the description was Crushinator from Futurama.
Oh, Crushinator from Futurama, yeah, with little tiny glasses on.
All right, James, how what does the professor look like? Are they a medium or a small Warforged?
They are medium. Yes, they're 6'5".
Okay, so
pretty,
you went with like an actual tall Warforged rather
Yeah.
than based on what you previously were. Okay.
yeah.
So you're
yeah.
not like fresh cut grass and
No, I'm not. I've not seen the new campaign yet. I'm still catching up with the Blackwood series that
this
they did.
campaign.
I caught up with this campaign though.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, it was pretty. How did you take 7 episodes to escape from a fucking tower?
Look!
Oh, hell.
Alvina has priorities!
You
They
played
didn't get
in
into the
this group.
tower
Yeah.
until the end of episode 2, so it took them only.
I played in the group. Yeah, I ran. Things.
Why are you
Actually,
surprised?
it never took us that long to get out. We got out quite
Yeah,
quick.
then you
It's just
went
that
back
some
in.
of us went back in.
Yeah. All right. So yes, previously on Alterra, the Shattered Altsphere, our party had finally located the crash site of their airship after having plunged into this new world from one of Junior's experiments gone wrong and destabilized. Only to have found the airship missing and to be ambushed by a group of marauders and a individual called Abigail leading them with some strange folks with her.
I think she thinks we're the
through
strange
some-
folks.
That's fair. Through some careful diplomacy and avoiding difficult questions.
I got your back, Neil!
Well, no, it was more
About who their allegiances are to.
I'm a master liar.
conversations.
I'm a master liar with that natural 1 deception check. And she wasn't deception, she just natural 1 the insight, didn't she? She's just convinced I'm a master liar.
It's just strategically putting the people up to be questioned.
Yeah, put
up the very annoying goblin. They're gonna say,
up
"Fuck it."
the very annoying goblin and the person just tried to eat her way through most of the rations in the planet.
That's big, I'll annoy my kidnappers so much they'll send me home energy.
Yeah!
Yeah.
They'll pay us to give them back. They'll pay us for the trouble.
I picture that's how Kaylee will get out of their kidnapping.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Annoyance.
There's not a way.
Now, Alvina's just gonna steal her. It'll be fine.
Yeah, I mean, fuck you literally had a pissing contest with a like halfling. So
Your mortal enemy.
yeah. Well, who at least Big Toe sees fuck you as his mortal enemy, and
Yeah,
you just sees him as an annoyance.
You can see all this on the previous episodes as I caught up. I caught up with all of them in one day.
Yeah.
No, I don't advise doing that. But you can catch them all on the World of Alterra YouTube site.
Actually, I think you can't, actually. Isn't there episode 1's missing or something like that? So you can only watch
catch
out.
most of them.
You can watch them all on my channel, Wolfie
The
Bane.
beginning is shrouded in mystery.
No, it's on my YouTube. I actually uploaded it.
The beginning is semi-shrouded in mystery.
If you wish to find out how the parties arrived in an alternative reality, go to Wolfie Base's YouTube channel, who actually managed to upload it in time. Unlike me, who's still learning.
I warned you.
Yep. But I've now gotten better at actually consistently uploading these videos to YouTube before they disappear into the black void.
Yep.
Into the void.
Yes, Abigail took some risk. You guys learned that she was part of the rebellion outpost here in Titan Guts. For what appears to be the last remains of annoyed civilization and all of the cosmos in this new world. And she appears to have taken a bit of a risk bringing you back to the rebellion, hoping that your strange new knowledge, such as being able to build your own airship, might prove invaluable to the rebellion's effort in staying alive.
It'll offset our weirdness and ration costs.
We'll see about that. You've yet to be accepted into the rebellion, so we'll see how that goes.
We'll get kicked out soon enough, I'm sure.
But having been blindfolded and semi-handcuffed, also actually good and didn't just immediately break out of them.
Semi-blindfolded, semi-handcuffed. I just had my hands over my eyes and said, I'll promise not to break out.
You were taken back to what appears to be some form of underground cavern inside the ruins of Titan Guts, or the salvage yard of Titan Guts, and have come into this small, thriving town of Noid, a mix of Noid races with a variety of culture and heritage, and this patchwork cloth style and this reused and recycled nature of the town. Apparently they are living off of the scrap that they're able to salvage. It doesn't look like they're getting much industry in a way of building new things rather than repurposing old. And you have been led to the main tent at the back of the cavern, and upon stepping in, your eyes immediately drawn to the table with a large elevated map with it appears to have been carved out of wood, and you see the continent in front of you with a variety of little flags with little labels on them sticking out. All up on this top one, which you can't see, so but I put it on the actual base map. They don't. Who knows what that part is? No, you don't know what's there.
Bashington, got it.
Yep. They definitely didn't mark the location of their secret headquarters on the map. Nope, that'd be silly.
No, that would really be stupid.
That headquarters that bounty hunters and all the factions are trying to find so they can eradicate the rebellion in this region.
And they're not going to just show it to a random bunch of,
fuckwits.
That's being generous. That's being generous.
Being kind.
Yeah.
But as your eye
just do a Hollywood sign.
Detriments to society.
Climbs up from the map, you discover that there are 3 creatures in this room. The first is quite a bulky, broad-shouldered man. In his late middle ages, he's got slick black hair, but a few wrinkles appearing on him. You can start to see the grey creeping in at the edges of his hair, with what appears to be one milky eye standing there. He's got quite an imposing figure. He's somebody to be deserving of respect, or somebody who commands respect wherever he goes.
Oh, please be Reyes.
No, they're all entirely new characters.
Oh.
From a different planet, dude.
To his left, you see a tall warforged that James will now describe.
Oh, well, they have their back to you, and they just appear to be pretty much statuesque, but they're waving a wand in midair, and orchestral music's filling the tent. And they're pretty much just waving a hand in midair. Tall, sort of, almost the best way I can
They're a
describe
Jedi.
best way I can describe it is the old sort of fashioned diver looking.
Oh, yeah, as in
armor.
scuba diver type, kind of
armor.
BioShock Big Daddy style.
Exactly, BioShock.
Gotcha.
BioShock / Iron Giant-esque.
Yeah, I get you.
Cool.
And their entire body on one hand, the hand that's not holding the wand of conducting, has this enormous metal-esque gauntlet with bits of wood ingrained into it as well, and studded all across their breastplate is various kinds of gems. I realize now I'm pretty much describing Ultron from the What If series, but
Yeah.
But there you go.
You say gems.
Lots of robots. And they're just waving orchestral music, and it's just as you arrive, the same song ends and then repeats, and it's a very annoying.
Alvina will start crunching the food that she possibly stole or was given to just go away, please, or the guards paid for to get her to move away from the foot cooking area. She'll be crunching as loudly as she possibly can.
And as you sweep to the right where the professor is looking, you notice sitting and bound to a wooden chair in thick rusted chains and a dozen padlocks is Kaylee. Describe your character.
You first think, oh yeah, this is just like a wet, disheveled kobold. But you notice they're just kind of like lying there fairly still, just kind of observing. Hasn't blinked in a while. And you notice that they have the sort of shape of eyes similar to what a squid does, and their little clawed fingertips have these small little flaps like you would of like mermaid fins and things like that. And they're even in the sort of canopy section, you can kind of see a little bit of shimmer to their like normal looking dragon skin that looks more akin to like a fish scale. They're sitting there pretty much motionless, looking pretty bored.
So they're not
honestly.
vibing? They're not
get
vibing
that.
with the music?
No, they're actually having a nap right now. They're just keeping their eyes open, so you can't tell.
I'm also having a nap, because I don't need to. I can do this while resting.
And as you all enter the tent, and the three figures, or at least the one figure, the central chief figure, looks at you. Apparently, the other two are having a nap.
Best interrogation.
Oh god,
My
what's wrong
purpose
with
is
that
to torture.
kobold?
Kobold! Oh, actually, she's eating. Kobold!
At this, I'd wake up. Life
Abigail
forms
pushes
detected.
through the collective and moves to the front and stares at the strange fish-like kobold to the chair, and a figure she may or may not have recognized. How common does the professor come by here? You normally are from the main hub, but do you prefer to travel a lot, or do you only go out on special assignments?
I do like to travel.
Then maybe you've probably come through here quite frequently, given that it is one of the closest outposts to the main
Probably.
hub.
Yeah.
She looks at you with an eye of familiarity, and roll me a charisma check, James. Let's see what your initial relationship with Abigail is.
Oh no.
They hate each other.
My lowest stat.
Natural one. Natural one. Natural one.
I'm not charismatic in the least bit.
So highly possible.
No, ads. Fuck off. Just ads spraying up. Charisma check. Here we go.
Yes! My power continues!
You manifested it.
He always does.
As Abigail not only comes into the room, catches sight with you, and you can see her lip upturn, she visually and audibly growls at you in what appears to be some form of hatred.
I whispered to the others, I'm liking Abigail more every second. She just growls at someone.
Because of that song on a loop.
She looks between completely turning her, actually like moving her body language as to turn her back on the professor so that they're no longer in her eye line. She looks between the chief, the black-haired, milky-eye figure, and the fish-like kobold tied to the chair, and asks, "What's happening, Father? What's going on here?"
It's a good start to a new character, by the way. A 0.
Natural one into a 0. Hell yes.
What does the father answer? Who's playing the father?
Well, nobody's playing the father. As Kaylee, I believe this is your moment to interrupt and tell your side of the story.
So first off, could I possibly see if I could pick up on her vibes generally towards each of the people to kind of see if there's a way I can wedge my way in to escape. Basically looking for a weakness in any way.
I will say, Alvina,
You want to manipulate them.
Alvina, the glowing green-eyed elf, is literally, while eating something that she's found, she's waving at you, by the way.
Go ahead and give me an insight check. You pretty easily catch up, even no matter how bad your role is, that there's definitely a friction between the professor,
Yeah, did I also?
and Abigail. But the rest you have no idea about.
So I basically this means that I know everything I need to know. I've incited the situation perfectly, and I know exactly what's going to happen right now. So I want to like look up, lick my eyes to kind of undry them after sitting so long, having been napping, and just be like, can you get him to turn off the music? Yeah? I don't like the music. Can we get that off? I preferred their earlier versions. This version's kind of meh.
You are not supposed to like the music. The purpose is to be annoying.
Oh no, it's just bland. Like, you could have picked something much worse. Like, what kind of torture is this supposed to be? I mean, it's
fuck you! Stop playing something.
I'm just mildly bored.
I was built for science, not torture.
Oh, they're the same thing.
Hey,
That doesn't answer my question. What is going on here?
Hi.
Oh, right. So anyway, the important thing is that you have to let me go right now. I am a diplomat.
Diplomatic immunity.
Are you?
Yes, I claim immunity. What they said.
Who are you a diplomat for? Or two, actually, for that matter.
My face goes blank, as if trying to analyze this.
Well, for the sake of actually getting into the session, and actually lining up the queue of, well, you see, Kaylee, we arranged and discussed this this intro here of Kaylee's character would start going, well, you see, as if we'd go into the flashback. And so far, it is yet to happen.
Hey, I did the delivery line.
I have brain empty. No talk. I'm getting into character. I'm playing the character. Well, you see, what happened was.
Da-da-da.
Diddly-doo, 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 diddly-doo.
That's very interesting how you happen to become here.
How are you enjoying this story so far, audience? Oh no, we lost them.
They're on episode like 7.5. They're used to this by now.
And this is after the last one as well.
Exactly. We stole some hydras last episode. They had their excitement.
Oh, they're not in the city, are they, Chris?
We left
not
them
lucky.
outside.
Oh no, the Hydra and the Aboleth companion were left outside.
Yep, we're not.
No weird pets in the house.
Oh, interesting. That one didn't save. One second, I need to resave Bane's avatar. 'Cause apparently, it didn't stick to the maroon color.
If there's no weird pets in the house, then I definitely shouldn't be allowed in the camp.
Don't worry.
You are not a pet.
Don't worry.
You
It's...
are a liability.
No, they're
go.
not.
Don't limit my options.
They'll be stolen. Don't worry. You'll be stolen soon enough. Kobolds in this world do look vaguely dragony, right?
Yay.
Yeah, you'll definitely be stolen soon enough. You'll be put in my bag with the dragon egg.
Well, normally, this one's got more fish-like qualities than
Heck,
dragon-like.
close enough. Close enough.
Sorry, you're interrupting her story.
No, it's fair. That interrupting the story and the unreliable narrative were at least part of the plan.
Yes.
But yes, as we flash back, I promise each of the players that I would give them a random item from the salvage table. I will tell them what it does because their character is actually proficient in this item.
Okay.
And that way you might, I feel like a little word of caution here of these new characters will know what these items do. You still gotta play ignorant with your previous characters if they have the same items, because I'm just gonna be rolling randomly for this.
It's fine. Alvina's knows most of the items she does. They are blocks, or they are spears.
Yeah.
Or dragon eggs.
Or troll heads and bats.
Yeah,
They're
little
just-
troll heads.
They're just food.
Shapes and colors.
All over new.
Professor gets to be the blank square.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
so you
fine,
guys
that's what they
have two choices. you can either roll on the primordial or the psionic salvage tables, and I need you to decide which table you want to roll on, and then roll me a d10.
Primordial!
Yeah, Burp's gonna go primordial as well.
7!
As well, I'll
I
describe
know
the
what a
intro
primordial
scene in a
2
moment.
is. Because I have one.
Oh shit.
That's a
Burp got
sphere.
7 as well.
Yes! We are brothers!
The old bros.
We are brothers!
And you know what, for fun,
half
Tag
brothers.
team.
Oh yeah.
That's literally what my character is. That's literally what his ideal says.
Just macho man.
Yeah,
What is
his
it? Oh,
match.
yeah.
Yeah, his personality trait is brother. His ideal is oh yeah. Bonds chicken, and floors oh yeah. That's how much thought I put into this character. He was originally a warlock as well, but I went, I can't be asked to write spells.
I wonder at the team I've assembled here.
Yeah, you picked the
Primordial
best.
for Bonnie as well. With that 7.
Yes!
This team specializes in one very unique item.
What is the item? At least is it something useful? At least.
It's a nuclear warhead, actually.
It's just like a bag of socks or something. You not
No,
useful.
it's a peasant railgun.
Stick with the scorpion on the end.
No, it is. It is a primordial common item. So
Okay, so
It's a stick with a primordial scorpion on the end.
it's a stick when you jam it in the earth, and the sun is out. You can tell what time it is.
It's a
Oh,
watch.
no. It's a stick, and it has these little white cloud-looking items on the end of it. And if you put them over fire, you get a nice crispy treat.
I can believe that.
I don't
That
think
or it's a
burnt
little
stick is
tiny
a nice treat.
pipe sort of looking thing. That when you blow into it, it goes. "Dut-dut-dut."
Fortunately, I think you guys may have picked the worst one to roll for the primordial.
Oh,
Are we all dragon eggs again?
Yeah.
I thought Alvina would be happy about that.
Hey, this isn't Alvina!
Bob?
Yeah, but she's going to steal it.
Alright, who wants to roll on the primordial table? I'll probably
Me.
have your reroll for 7. You have the option of either having Myrmidon armor, but I don't actually want to run elementals in this.
Oh yeah, we'll
That's
reroll that.
the pain to track. So
Yeah.
reroll your d10, so I don't have to have companions.
We just have 3... 10!
Okay, damn.
For
Ah.
fuck's sake, we've got 7 again. I'm rolling
Right,
that
so
again.
you
I'm
get
rolling that
nothing.
again.
You get nothing.
I got a 9.
You're gonna hate
You
me
get
then.
nothing.
3,
I've
there we
got
go.
3.
You got. I just bring everything back and make tentacles and everything. This is probably not a good thing for.
No,
Yeah,
no.
I've played with one of these characters before, they're really fun.
Alright, who wants to go first?
Me!
Alright, what's your roll? And this
10.
is for primordial, right?
10.
10 on the primordial, huh? Alright. You get 4 beakers, or large vials, your choice of what glassware you want to have them in, of what appears to be a glittery gold-like gas.
Okay.
Now, you're actually quite experienced in this item, and you know that these are vials of gold vapor, taken from the breath of a golden dragon.
Hey,
It is
yeah.
a weakening breath.
Oh, that's cool.
Dang.
That's how you beat all your opponents. You breathe on them and then pile drive them.
As an action, you can throw this at a creature within a whatever your strength score is, feet,
Okay.
and they have to make a DC. Apparently, this is a strength save, not a con save.
Yeah, Gold Dragon is strength.
They have to make a DC 17 strength save, or they will have disadvantage on strength attacks and checks and saves for 1 minute. They can repeat the save at the end of their turn.
My guy's a strength cleric. This seems appropriate.
It does do appropriate. So you
I'll
have
feign
4
halitosis.
vials. Now, these, I believe, 10 is uncommon, so this is one of the most powerful ones. These are uncommon, they're hard to get, but apparently the Rebellion must have some form of Gold Dragon ally that they managed to persuade to give them a distribution of these, as you have 4 on your belt.
What was the DC again?
DC 17.
Nice.
That's what? Wow.
So you get a gold vapor, or a vial of gold vapor.
Yeah. I put it in my
Weakening breath.
allies and organization.
All right, let's go with Bonnie then for 9. Going down, this is the
Primordial.
the top of the commons. You have 4 beakers of a cloud in a bottle.
You get double jump.
And you do not get
Alright.
them.
Oh, I've played Terraria.
As a reaction, you can unstop
That's
or
Terraria.
That's what it
what
says.
do you call it?
Uncork.
You can remove the cork off the bottle, and you gain the benefits of a feather fall spell.
Ooh.
Alright.
So the cloud wishes out beneath you and any allies nearby,
You get a
as
flying
if
nimbus.
using the effect of featherfall.
Then you get a falling nimbus.
Yeah, a falling nimbus.
So there you go, clouds in a bottle. You gain the effects of the featherfall spell. Standard, you use a reaction to uncork it. Alright then, who is next?
I got an 8,
but-
but I don't know if I get one.
I haven't decided on that yet either. I'll do you and Assassin at the end, because I'm giving you one. I have to give you both one.
But got 3 on Primordial.
3 in the Primordial. Okay. You have what appears to be 4 chains of 50-foot length. However, embedded in the top of each of these chains is a large gem that appears to have a ogre's face inside the gem. You have 4 animated chains of ogre personality.
Ogre personality.
She's not great to look at, but she's got a great personality, said one ogre to another.
They're just really hungry.
No, it's Shrek's pretty personable, isn't he?
Oh, I was
He's
thinking
Scottish.
Warhammer fantasy ogres. What is their
What's that
personality?
saying
Hungry.
Yeah, that's pretty much the Warhammer boys.
But you effectively have 4 animated chains that will act at your command. They have the base sentience of an ogre. So
Look
they
up
can
ogre
follow...
stats, Ben.
Not fair.
So
Unless you're doing
definitely
anything
a-
complex. It's more for a roleplay thing.
You're definitely.
They will
Warhammer.
follow basic commands, and as a free action, you can tell them to stop, or as a bonus action, you can direct them to what you actually want to do, up to all 4 per bonus action. They do have a armor class and hit points and can be destroyed, but I will keep track of all that for you. They have 14 AC and 19 hit points each.
Not too bad for
So,
sending a bit of
They're
metal.
a little bit resilient. They also can crawl along the ground, or you can throw them, as you would be able to just a regular chain. So they can float or hover, unfortunately.
Yeah, okay.
Are
They
they,
are
So
all
then-
common chains.
are they
they're
basically
not
just
like,
chain chomps for ogres?
Yes.
Yeah, I've just put 4 animated ogre chains.
Ogre chain.
Ogre.
Yep.
Ogre chain.
And who we got left? Neil? No, we've done Bonnie, right?
No, I got the
I rolled a
clevers.
Bob?
Bob got a 4.
And you were rolling on the psionic table?
No, it was the same as that.
No, we're all primordial. We're team primordial here. We don't do the thinking stuff.
Nah.
That's fair, that's fair. Then it's similar, because apparently I just put chains for 3 and 4. Weird. You have 3. You also have 4 chains wrapped around your person. This is a chain gang now. However, these chains are inscribed with glyphs of fire and other Ignan style of inscriptions. They have lots of flowing lines and flickering waves on them. As a bonus action, you can cause one of these chains to ignite in flame. They are fire coil chains.
Okay.
Oh, cool. You've got that's what
Ghost Rider.
Rider's chain.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ghost
We got
Rider
chain
chains.
chomp and Ghost Rider. Excellent.
And
We're-
I also have also can summon tentacles.
We're the only party that would show up for minimum wage, okay?
So,
Change
so
to-
as I walk along the group, you'll just have rods, and two of you have chains for some reason that you're just smacking it in your hands.
What? Hey, to be honest, the items aren't as weird as the big freaking steel chair that my character's got.
Yeah, do you just carry that at all times?
Yes.
Or is it like strapped to a back?
I imagine it's just strapped to our back, yeah.
Yeah.
Is it? It's not a folding chair, is it? It's just an actual
Yeah.
chair.
Yeah, it's a
Good.
two-handed steel chair.
Good. Good. I'm glad.
Yeah, well, I'm glad we've clarified
Yeah.
that there's no
It's not
portability
folding.
at all.
So if we're
just
going
a
through a
chair.
very narrow doorway.
Yeah.
I'm storing this one in my brain for later.
It's the chair.
through corridors.
Yeah.
How to make your lives harder. Haha.
Hey, it's not as bad as the razor-sharp throwing chairs my character also has.
Hey Chris, not everything is now a crawl space.
Oh no.
I'm
I wish I
joking,
had
but
been a
can you
small-
imagine?
Hey, well, you know how to get
Do
away
we have
from
any
them.
gnomes?
Do we have any gnomes?
No,
But one time, no one plays a gnome.
I mean the only small character
I
that we've
thought
got
about it.
is probably Assassin.
That's-
Yep.
They're not
They're
even
currently
on
not
our
on your
side.
side yet.
I'm
Yeah.
Warforged.
And there's still doubts of whether they ever will be.
Oh, I have no
Um,
doubt.
To finish that off, the chains do 2d4 fire damage if they're in contact with something that takes damage, and require a concentration save if they want to actually hold on to the chains. Similar to the heat metal spell.
Okay.
I like, by the way, because of Fog of War, it just says ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As in the dark.
This is in the dark. Now,
I'll
I'll give you guys the option. Kaylee and James, would you like a item from the Primordial or Psionic salvage table?
Why not? Let's do
Why
it.
not?
Yeah.
More chaos. All right, both of you pick your list and roll me a d10.
I
We're
rolled
rolling
an
on a
8.
7 for Primordial.
I
I
rolled
will.
an 8, so I'll take Psionic.
You'll take Psionic.
Because I'm
Okay.
the intelligent one leading this party. So
Interesting.
So
Okay.
probably should.
Weirdly enough, this character is the smartest character I've ever had in Alterra with an 11.
Wow.
That one.
It's a
What's
D20.
the rolling the second time?
She
Yeah,
got a 1 on
D10,
both.
Kaylee.
She got a 1 on both tables combined, actually.
So that's actually halved to 0. So you get a 10 instead, right?
I'm just gonna do one or whatever table Kaylee wants. For James, you got an 8 in the Psionic, right?
Yeah.
You have 4 beakers of grey slime.
Ooh.
Oh, we actually have this one. In the
Great.
main part, we actually have this one.
No, actually, I think it's supposed to be green. I don't know why that says grey. The actual item is for a green one.
Oh, in the thing, they were both actually. There was green slime and grey slime, so that might be why.
Yeah, there's 4 of them.
Yeah.
You
Right,
have
what do they do?
So you have a beaker of green, or you have 4 beakers of green slime. This is green slad slime. It
Oh,
is
God.
good for you can use an action to apply it to your body or armor, and it's good for 1 minute. You gain resistance to lightning damage.
Ooh.
It's pourable
Nice.
rubber. It's liquid rubber.
No, it's flubber.
Lightning resistance.
That's pretty
Cool.
good. That's pretty good. Was it for a minute?
Yes,
Yeah.
it takes an action to apply it. And You
Nice.
get resistance to lightning for a minute.
That's really good, actually.
It is actually.
Might give you some hint as to what the other slimes do.
Yeah. Oh god, we've got
It
the
is good.
grey one. Shit.
That's
So you
probably
just apply them
necrotic.
to your body and figure out what damage they resist. Start shooting chromatic orb at people.
Or to shoot them
Grease.
with my gun. And
Grey is probably necrotic.
I believe it should be, right? Because greys are the
Who
magic-y
knows?
ones. We'll just
They're all
feed it.
magic-y ones.
We'll feed it to Zormir and see what happens.
And Kaylee, would you like a psionic or a primordial item?
Whichever you think is more funny.
Which one is the funnier one? Which is the funnier number one?
Which is the funnier option, you know?
Number ones are always funny.
I quite like psionic. It might be useful for you.
Okay.
So you have a
Oh.
shot of black ichor.
Black ichor.
I actually think the party might have this one too.
I think we do, yeah. We've got a lot.
A bonus action.
Yes.
You can imbue the drink, granting you quickened reflexes and gain an extra action on this turn.
Hell
So
yeah.
haste. So one
That-
action.
Not be
haste.
used again until after a short or long rest.
Yes, okay, I love this. Yes.
It's an energy
absolutely,
drink.
let's go.
It's an energy drink.
I was gonna flavor it that it's just really old coffee.
No,
It's
just really
it's
strong
old coffee that's
black
got like
coffee.
therapy.
It's
You're
congealed.
going to be
You have
squirrel
the-
from over the hedge.
Yes.
Oh, Scrat? Was it his name? Hammy!
No.
Hammy! Hammy!
You have Death Wish coffee now.
We love a Death Wish coffee.
So yes, that is a vial of choker fluid.
Oh my god.
Ooh.
Yep, definitely Death Wish coffee.
Yeah.
Nope. A shot of black ichor. And you do have 4 of those, but you can only use 1 anyway. So
Just give him out.
if you, I don't know, if you become friends with the rest of the
No.
party, you can give it to them.
I mean, there is also. Never mind. I'll think about that later.
And to be fair, the Professor and Assassin characters will reappear, so while yours 2 items will be limited for this session, you can keep them on your character sheets for future sessions anyway. So I don't feel as bad for you two.
Wow.
Well, the rest of the
Well,
characters
you
only
two.
get them for the session, so they gotta actually use
no.
them.
Feel bad for me. Give me loot.
It's actually against the session. So, the Professor, you have finally led your team of
Minimum wage adventurers.
minimum wage marauders for the rebellion.
Is this all we have? Yes, we had to post the death rates.
Rebel scum, we'll call them.
You start to question if the Dark Phoenix actually wanted you to succeed on this mission or not. With the quality of marauders they have provided you. But you have somehow wrestled this group together and successfully led them down into reflection into the large lake that the central castle inhabits, bypassing their 4 towers, and you have managed to submerge all of the party coming up, the effects of their underwater breathing and swimming spells undoing
need it.
as you arrive on the actual shore.
I never needed
Oh,
Okay, robot.
For those who do need it, for those who don't, oh well, you just play. And you
Well, we
come
still
up
need to swim.
into the lower levels of reflection in this underwater glass-domed chamber that is a good 5,000 feet under the surface of the lake.
So we're in Rapture.
Here we go,
As you can see, my deity provides.
You're a strange one there.
And you've specifically chosen this time and period in which to infiltrate, as you know that the Aboleth elders who normally guard this chamber for those who guard the sleeping, slumbering kin appear to have gone on a diplomatic mission and have left the chamber unguarded, except for, rumors say, a powerful sea dragon. But you have a belief that you can take on this sea dragon better than you could the elders before they wake the other Aboleths who slumber in the reflection at any given time. And as you come up from the water, you can see what appears to be cannons lining the edge, looking off into what appears to be some sort of glass force field holding back the lake, and you can even see beyond it. You can see the sea life and fish swimming by. You come up in what appears to be quite a disorganized area. There appears to be this decaying green and brown moss everywhere, littering the floor, as well as rubble, and what appears to be a height of spider web in the center with broken artifacts all around it, as well as 2 staircases to your left and right leading up into the what appears to be thick walls and high ceilings, disappearing into a little doorway into what appears to be some sort of balcony just out of line of sight of you, and a door straight ahead of you leading down into a corridor.
So the door is open?
The door is closed as you look at it, but it appears to have
Oh.
a large glass panel in the actual door itself, letting through light and letting you see into the little corridor beyond. The air is cold and clammy, and you get this strange pressure in both your ears and your head from being so deep underwater. But also, you can feel, since you are more experienced in this field, a slight psionic pressure. It appears that the psionic network is incredibly powerful here, which you've come prepared for, knowing that you needed mental fortitude coming in here. But I'm actually going to take a quick 5-second break, so I let you guys roleplay, and I'll be back in a moment. But yes,
Okay.
this is where you've arrived. Commence your roleplay.
Remember, while most of the elders have gone, there is still the sea dragon to contend with. If we can avoid it, I would wish for that. I can only bring you back so many times.
Well, that's good to know. My voice is already
Meanwhile-
starting to hurt, by the way.
Meanwhile, this pile of moss here, I would wish to take some samples.
Well, don't let us stop you.
But Burp's gonna walk over, grab a handful of it, and then lick it.
Is it tasty?
I would not. Oh,
I do the
could be
same.
Wayne controlling moss.
Oh, I'll have some too. I just takes a handful and bites it. Tastes like chicken.
I'm gonna grab some of that then before you eat
The
it all.
orcs eat it.
The orcs eat all the sidekick moss. We're gonna get to. Oh, I don't feel so good.
I don't feel so good. My brain's hurting in my head. Now I feel fine.
Meanwhile, I think we should explore different routes of entry rather than the front door. If two of you could check the northern stairs and two of you the southern, or
Which way's north?
whichever of you,
The
or
top one.
whichever of you are the most silent,
Silent?
I'm in full plate.
stealthy.
Why should we be silent about our beliefs?
You
No,
maybe.
We should be silent when infiltrating enemy bases.
I mean, I'm sure they know we're here.
Aren't we here to bring the word, the good word of the sea?
I think they already know it. Have you seen their doormat?
Oh.
And as the party commences their initial argument, unbeknownst to them, they stir a slumbering dragon in the alcove above this area.
Oh shit!
I wasn't really paying attention. Why are we here?
I'd
We
like
are here to garner some records.
To bring the good word to these people.
No, that is incorrect. We are here to find a deciphering. We are here to find a cipher
Ah,
so
gotcha.
that we can intercept. Once we have intercepted
Oh, by
their psionic networks.
the way, Chris, two of us have eaten the moss. That doesn't do anything horrible to us immediately,
Yeah,
does
they-
it?
I grabbed a sample of it, and two of them started eating it.
Yeah.
It's not gonna.
But lick
It's
me
not gonna
on
kill
this.
them, is it? They said, hopefully.
It's actually
Yeah, Burp
explosive.
licked it.
Yeah, but eating out over new bit it. It said it tasted like chicken. Which, regardless if it tastes of chicken or not, he'll say it tastes like chicken.
Yes, wisdom saving throws for those who ate the moss.
Okay.
As I said, the psychic moss. Could I have a sample of it, please, Chris?
You may.
Excellent.
Burp is wise.
I have taken note of these rolls.
Yeah.
Nothing immediate happens.
Cool.
Right.
But yes, while the party's discussing, we're going to switch to Assassin. As you have been woken from your slumber, you were gazing out into the ocean while you fell asleep, but you've now been rudely awoken by noises of strangers, non-deep speech, common tongue beneath you. How do you react? How do you break from your sleep?
I'd like to stand up and knock something over immediately next to me that causes the water to ripple as if this big dragon has just woken up. I want the T-Rex in Jurassic Park levels of water shaking. And
You
I'd
said
like
you've
to...
never seen that movie.
What?
I still know what the memes are.
You don't get
James.
to reference it.
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
No,
Get
you
my
don't.
memes, James.
Right. Okay. Right after
Don't
this
reference
session, you
my
need to
favorite
sit
movies.
down and watch Jurassic Park.
No, you just need to not reference it, Kills.
No, they're allowed to reference
No.
it, provided they watch it within 24 hours. That's the rule.
No,
It's
don't
like
keep my memes, y'all. I'll
it's
watch.
like Nerf herder.
I'll
That's not your
meme-
word. That's our word.
I'll meme reference whatever I want
To
to.
be fair, that
Can't
one
make me.
is a meme. To be fair, as well.
And then I'll climb up to like the mezzanine area, and as the rumbles continue, I want the party to be like essentially, holy shit, the dragon's just awoken.
Holy
Um,
shit! The dragon has just awoken.
Will!
Someone to bring my
Quiet.
words of my gifts.
Quiet.
And then I want to
Silence.
like I want them to, at the very last second, once it dies down and it gets deathly silent, too silent, you hear these like little like flippy flaps, like a frog running. As I stand up on top of like the banister of the mezzanine, point down and go, "We don't accept doorstep callers. Now leave."
We're not doorstep callers.
But I bring the god, my deity's good word.
No
You do
one
not
wants
want
to
it.
know about your deity.
Yeah, this is worse than a doorstep caller. Please leave.
No.
Do you know where the cipher is?
Yes, of course I do.
Cool. Where is it?
No.
You can be
No,
very
I
helpful.
would never know. No,
Oh.
I've not been helpful. No, I would not know. And even if I did, I wouldn't tell you.
Why wouldn't you know? Do you not live here?
But
Yeah,
you
of course
can-
I live here.
Then why wouldn't you know? I thought it was common knowledge.
Yeah,
Are
but
you?
knowledge costs money, buddy.
No, it doesn't.
I'd like to jump
Are
down
you-
from the mezzanine to like the bottom.
It's like 70 feet, isn't it?
The bottom of the chamber with the moss, or
Oh,
behind
yeah.
you?
Oh, behind me.
Right, so you're jumping out of line of sight.
Yeah, I'd like to
You're
essentially
not
be
jumping
like,
off the balcony.
yeah, I'd like to essentially be like, oh no, Hagrid levels. I've said too much.
I
thank
should
you
have
for
said
your-
that.
They will alert the elders after
Thank
them.
you for
Okay.
your time. Please wait there. I'll go get the information you want. Cool.
Right, okay.
Just stay right there. Don't move from there. Cheers. Bye. And then
As-
just hear the little slippy slaps away again.
As you move away.
Charging at the front door.
Yeah, one second. As you guys move away, Bob, what would you like to say?
Can I, as we're running in to the professor, I'm going to give him the words of my god and give him gift of alacrity.
I thought you were going to give him a
Okay.
pamphlet.
What
Oh,
does
the boons and benefits
That
of
as
my
well.
deity!
That is
What
what he's
does
doing
that
flavor-wise,
do?
but he gets the effects of a gift of alacrity.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's so funny. I love the pamphlet. Great. I
That
love
was
it.
a joke in the Oxbox D&D campaign, wasn't it?
I actually don't know. It was a joke in one of my campaigns before.
What does
We'll
gift
get
of
to the
alacrity
door.
do?
It gives you, for 8 hours after a
That's
minute,
the D8 to your
you get
initiative.
a plus
Oh.
D8 to your initiative.
Wait,
Cool.
James, why do you
Like-
haven't you used this one before?
Ages
Yeah,
ago. Bragg had it. It was
Yeah,
ages
Bragg
ago.
had
You
it.
you also, I think, had it on your paladin character in Kill Skull Mercenaries.
Yeah, you've used it so many times. How have you forgotten what the spell does?
I
Like,
do
I
other
don't
stuff.
know.
I don't just read spells all the time.
I
I call ball.
I also go bull. I charge at the door and hit it with a chair.
All right,
Yeah,
while you
I
guys are all
looked
doing
down
that,
at the
let's do a round check to see what everyone's doing first. We actually have a bit of order. Before that, though, Neil, what are you up to? Or how would you like to react to all this?
So like, what the fuck? Uh, should we go after and try and get more information?
Yes.
Hey, well, yeah. This sounds like a great idea. I'm turning into Sarge
Just
from
mainly
RVB
slightly
now.
confused as never seeing such a creature.
I just imagine the rest of your party charging forward, and you're just like following around, looking around. Just you go to. ask
I'm
them, like, hey,
behind
should-
them.
Yeah, should we do? Oh no, you're already ahead. Okay.
Burpy's confused because Professor said to run, but the creature said to wait here and they'll get us the information.
Well, they've got the information, so we might as well get it ourselves, right?
just to think that everyone's charging forward. I'm just trying to teach the professor about my god. So...
All right, let's go in order to see what everyone's doing. As you guys run towards the door, let me give you a bit of information. The door appears to have no obvious handles onto it. It just appears to be a large slab of this coral-like solid wood with a coral panel in the center that is got a slight purplish hue to it, but you can see through into the corridor beyond. As you are running and approaching towards it, let's go in order of who wants to do what. Bane Overnew, what are you doing as you run towards the door?
Al Overnew is going to be taking his big two-handed chair and swinging it at the door.
Alright, so you're grabbing the chair, you're running towards the door. The professor, as you move towards the door, you can see Overnew running beside you, swinging that chair towards it. What are you doing as you all move towards the door? What is the professor doing?
I feel like they would be baffled. I spend my action being baffled. I look down at the pamphlet and then up at the kobold sea creature, then back at
the half-orc.
No, Nogu. No, is it Nogu?
I'm a word for you as well.
Back at Nogu, back down at the pamphlet, back up at the kobold.
Who is now out of line of sight at this point.
This is not what I signed up for.
And
you hired us!
I am getting.
You were also moving towards the door.
Yeah, I run towards the door and then wait.
Oh yeah, I got that. Yeah, that's fine.
Until it's been broken open.
Nogu, what are you doing as everyone's charging this door at the same time?
Is there anything on the door that I can read or anything?
No one's just been hit by that chair.
Well, let's find out. Let's find out if there's anything on the door. All this goes in your favor. What languages do you speak, or can you read?
Abyssal Common, Deep Speech, and Undercommon.
Probably Deep Speech.
There is a single line of text on the door written in Deep Speech, and as you scan over it, the information filters into your mind in that that sort of concept language way, where there's a number of concepts piecing together, and the image becomes whole in your mind. As it reads,
no doorstep callers.
Mind the gap.
Mind the gap. Do not hit with chair. Heads. Do not hit with chair.
Pull to open.
Trespassers will be psychically enslaved.
So to wait for everyone to get their suggestions.
Which one of our suggestions?
Friend and enter.
What was that?
next early.
Speak friend and enter.
No, not that. What was the freaking YouTube call?
It reads Archive, Grand Hall. Because it's a door, it doesn't have instructions.
They don't generally get doorstep callers at the bottom of the
It's just telling you what the door leads to.
That's convenient.
It's Archive.
Burp, what are you doing?
So Burp is rushing towards the door as well.
Mm-hmm.
Bringing out his great axe, and bloody hell, that wind out there is.
Yeah, I can hear it. It's a freaking hurricane.
I'll be honest. I thought it was sand people. That's what I'm hearing in the background of yours. I thought it was sand people.
The wind just picked up as I started talking there.
It's Hurricane Arwen or something like that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hitting.
Storm Arwen, yeah.
Yeah, everyone was made to leave the winter market because of storm warning.
Yeah, so just
because it's
any of
red
us cut out at any
risk.
point. It's probably just that the internet / power has gone out. So
That's fair.
no worry.
So while the Professor, Nogu, and Bonnie watch on as Overnew and Burp charge at the door, Overnew and Burp both give me attack rolls. Presumably, Overnew is proficient in chairs.
It's a mole.
That's fair. Give me attack rolls against the door.
Oh yeah! Bang!
I do like the energy of "Are you proficient in chairs?"
Hey, Alvina's a proficient.
Like a correct way to hold a chair as a weapon.
Alvina's proficient in people, which might be better.
I give them one chance to give me like a backstory reason for why they might be proficient in something strange.
I am the professional chair wrestler of my local county fair.
My character literally because half orcs don't have
Oh.
sub-races.
No, a diplomat who's the chair of a committee.
I like
That's
that.
pretty good.
Oh, I'm writing that one down. Hello. Character ideas.
Yeah,
Anyway.
I'll overnew because half orcs don't have sub-races. I just put sub-race pro wrestler because I never like not having something there. So his people are trained specially from birth to wield chairs in combat.
That's fair.
But anyway,
As you
a
both
14 and a
smash
15.
into this door with this thick coral wood and coral paneling, and you smack into it, dealing quite a decent amount of damage there. One second, let me check what the actual hit points of this door were.
Both doors.
3.
Wow.
More to the point, does it have a soul?
We're not hitting it with force damage. It's fine.
That is the question. As I need you both to make me wisdom saving throws as you smack into it. And your weapons find purchase in the door.
Hell
you
yeah.
Get massive cracks through it.
This
As-
is why I stepped away from the door.
As
In
crystals
case of shockwave.
splatter out towards you, embedding them into your skin and flesh, fracturing the door. It's still standing just, but both of you, have I got a wisdom save from both? Yep. Burp.
Really didn't do well.
Burp, you take the full 15 psychic damage,
Okay.
And some splinters.
and Overnew, you will take half for 7 psychic damage. As you have damaged the door, but it appears to be still standing, and it looks like it's got some sort of reflective barrier over it where it will lash out with psychic damage anyone who attacks it.
I went up my nose!
Even through the very thick door through from the top floor, you can hear like panicked kobold noises on the other side.
Which brings me
How
to
do they
Assassin. Are you continuing to run? Are you stopping to look down? After all, you are in the kind of corridor balconies above the first floor and are above this corridor here. Do you continue running or do you slow to watch their progress?
Yeah, I want to like slow down and keep an eye on them without with making it look like I've sort of run off to go do a thing. And is there anything nearby in that mezzanine section?
Up here, only the random trash you keep leaving everywhere.
Okay.
Kaylee feeling very
And-
attacked there.
Yeah, absolutely. I'd like to pick up a random jar that probably has
Paint.
some sort of substance that was half eaten and forgotten about.
Some
And
paint.
I'd like to yeet it. Yeah, paint. And I'd like to yeet it down nearby the party to create like a stink bomb.
Okay, now this is where I need to know roughly where you are, because you're currently in the mezzanine just above the corridor here, which you can see your characters at. They are at the door to the corridor. You would need to be above them here in order to throw it down.
Yeah, then let's do that.
Okay, so you've not actually ran away that much because you were like over here initially.
Yeah, I want to essentially be like running along Lemmings style to kind of keep putting obstacles in the way.
Well, you really are
Fair.
cool.
Is this
So you grab
mezzanine?
something random from around you, some old half-eaten paint apparently, and you just throw it down at them.
It's made of
Let's-
crushed up bugs.
Everyone who's directly next to the door, so that will be Overnew and Burp as you were attacking it.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, I'm great at this.
That one.
Actually, do I have danger sense yet?
It's level
You get
2.
that at level 2.
So yeah.
Yeah, if you're fool,
How
barbarian. you
far
are.
up is the mezzanine, real quick?
That's actually a good question.
Let's go with. We got quite a spiraling stair across, and I want quite tall ceilings here, so I'm going to say 80 feet.
80 feet.
Damn,
Nice.
20 feet off. I could almost make a chair throw get up there.
I've got a 7 and a 3.
Imagine theater high ceilings.
Okay.
As unfortunately, both of you are
Yeah.
too engrossed in attacking this door, and you've just had your heads pounded by the psionic damage as a glass vial smacks. Let's see, did any of you roll? Let's see. It'd be quite an easy save. Nobody got 5, so it doesn't smack any of you on the head.
Just.
But it does smack next to you, and I need you both to make me a Constitution save against poison if you are susceptible to poison damage.
Not
Oof.
so much.
Oh, for fuck's sake, I'm rolling low.
Yeah, you are. I've got 2 6s so far.
Apparently that was really nasty.
It's been there for a while. It's been sitting there for a while.
Well, yeah.
With the
that's covered in
damp
mold.
atmosphere and the mold growing everywhere in this level,
It's another life form.
Here, tax.
and also the influence of the very strong psionic network here, giving new ideas to single-cell organisms, such as the idea of life and sentience.
Sentient paint.
This is how humans came to be.
You know, 1 second. Are any of you high-level paladins who have immunity auras to disease?
Could
I'm a level 2 cleric.
could I, at all possible, use my soul barrage on myself, Chris, draining my poison resistance or my construct
Nature.
nature, constructed resilience, which gives me immunity to disease, and give it to someone else. I imagine it's not in the spirit of soul barrage, but I would spend a soul point to do it.
Hilariously, I don't think I ever state that you can target yourself. So long as you're willing to use your resources to do it, like as per you need to do anyway.
Yes.
This will, well, technically it would take an action, but we're not an initiative, so that's fine. You can do so. This will have to be afterwards, so I'll allow you to negate the disease on one of them, as you can only target one of them anyway. But they will still take the initial impact of damage, just because you have to react after the kind of event.
I feel like this is a learning curve that they need to learn, but I do need them alive and not diseased.
Yeah. Well, they're still going to take the initial poison damage of 3 poison damage, so not too much.
Oh,
It is paint, to be fair.
You got it in your eyes.
Yeah, but it's lead poisoning.
It's cadmium yellow. You don't want to eat that. You don't want to
However,
eat that.
They both have failed their DC 11 Constitution save against Sewer Plague.
I've got plague.
Why did I grow sewer plague in my paint?
Because you left
It's
it for
not
too
close
long.
enough.
This is what happens when you don't do. This is what happens when people don't do like washing
This
up.
is what happens when you don't clean your wet palette.
Ow! Yeah, a bit better.
So unfortunately, Overnew and Burp, you are going to gain 1 level of exhaustion.
Bugger.
However, the Professor, if you want to use your resources, you can give your immunity to disease to one of them.
Yeah.
And now this is
Well,
only
no,
supposed
it
to be
only
temporarily
lasts.
for a round, but I will say that because it's just an onset of the disease, that you're able to catch it in time before it spreads. So who would you like to undo the exhaustion of?
I have spells.
Probably that one then.
I'm sorry, Burp, but you have 1 level of exhaustion for now. Let me just double check
Thank you.
here.
While
Disadvantage
Assassin
on
and
attacks
Fuck You will be good friends,
checks.
It's just ability checks.
it seems like Burp and Assassin have gotten off on the wrong foot.
Oh, you will throw shit at them.
Those
Essentially.
who are watching actually know what Sewer Plague is. This is Advanced Sewer Plague that takes only 1 round to manifest.
Oof.
Mhm.
Oh.
Rapid onset.
Then the
This
rats
is
come
Rapid
in.
Onset Sewer Plague. This is
As-
Advanced Sewer Plague.
As I do that, then can I rush the stairs? Is each square 5 feet, 10 feet?
Each square is 5 feet. I adjusted the scale so for easy conversion. You can. Yes, I just have to go around to see what the rest of the party are doing. So you could spend your essentially the next round or two running towards these stairs. And as you run towards these stairs, there is a massive thick carpet of moss in between you and the stairs. And also, these stairs to the south appear to be covered in cobwebs. Thick, sticky cobwebs as if made from a giant spider. Would you like to continue? see all those little spider webs on the map?
I do see them.
So you get to about here before you have to make the decision as to whether or not you engage the spider webs or not. While you're thinking about that, since you have to run down here and
oh yeah, I can
Come back
dash
to
to the stairs with and get to like 10 foot up the stairs with my action. But I have an idea. I in a compartment on my left leg ejects a small metal ball, like a bit like a Pokeball, but it's small and silvery. And ejecting out of there is just a small device that rapidly grows into a weasel.
That's very helpful.
Use those bags.
That I send. Yeah, I know.
I love bag of tricks, to be fair.
And the weasel clears away from me up the stairs. Question.
If it was anything,
That's
you get
some weasel.
trapped. You get trapped in the spider webs.
Yeah, I was gonna say that you've just
It's
given
nimble.
whatever spider a nice snack.
Ah! I understand.
Give me a strength save.
It's a distraction. Weasels have like a strength of 2, don't they?
It's entirely a metal, by the way. Almost like it's been built
crunchy.
myself.
Still need a strength save.
Weasel has a strength of 3, so it's -4, so it's a 4.
It rolls a 4, gets stuck in there.
It gets stuck in the spider.
Spider's gonna get some iron in its diet.
Mm.
It does 1d1 damage.
Yep. This was a miscalculation.
It's got
Yes, come back to you. Come back to you in a second.
You can hear giggling.
I'm already reaching for the metal canister again.
Hey!
For a badger.
Okay, you got a badger.
Favorite enemy of some people.
All right. So we come back. Assassin, you've just dropped this this file from an 80-foot high onto your victims, and they appear to be. You can hear them. I assume probably retching down below from the advanced sewer plague inside this half-filled paint jar.
Oh no!
Assassin, what are you staying to watch or are you retreating?
I've taken out a tiny little notebook. Since they've started retching and just writing down the effects of my paint experiment and being like, useless as paint, great as
weapon.
as a weapon. And then I actually start to move in past the gate.
So you start moving down into the corridor.
Oh,
we'll get you halfway down to the corridor. I can put you towards towards the end here, where you can decide to continue on out of line of sight, or you can watch the corridor. Burp and Overnew, you've just been splashed by God knows what, but it was not good. And Burp, unfortunately, you're now feeling incredibly sluggish as you start to get a fever, and you start to feel warm in this clammy underwater environment. What does Burp and Overnew do now? You were smacking into the door. Would you like to continue, or are you holding back?
Overnew would be going, oh no, the door's evidently trapped.
It's looking incredibly fragile. The door is chipped, and you can see number of shatter lines up and down the door, but it seems to be just holding on to its form.
Oh, Burp, do you want to keep going on the door? And I'll take the stairs and get that one so they can't throw any more stuff at us.
Yeah, I'm gonna... It's made me mad, so I'm gonna hit it really hard.
Go get him, brother!
Recklessly attack it.
Yeah.
You can hear from down the corridor, like, really small voice going, no! You should just give up and leave!
We're being paid for this! You have to pay us more to get us to give up! That's the rule!
That's an option?
You guys are the worst reading fighters ever.
I look to camera going, they get paid?
Nogu and Bonnie, while these two are smashing on the door and Overnew's running north, what are you thinking? The professor has ran south and is now throwing animals into webs. The small fish like Kobold appears to be winning this battle. And so far you are just watching all this chaos ensue. What would you like to do?
How many party members does it take? Take down one Kobold?
Hey, Kobold Engineers is a horrifyingly lethal encounter for a reason, okay?
I mean,
whatever it makes you feel better, buddy.
No, it is!
Also the downfall of most parties in it as well.
There was actually a... I need to say this story afterwards, but there actually was like a TPK to just kobolds with bees.
I want to see if he takes down the door. but I'm basically still
Take a step
going,
back.
banging on about. But my god has sent me here to sell you stuff.
Stop trying to sell people things in campaigns, Bob. Jesus.
He's an
Whatever you're
evangelist.
buying, we're not. Whatever you're selling, we ain't buying.
We don't do door-to-door salesmen.
Also, you might want to be careful on the G talk. You know, the gods in this world enslave and torture noids.
Also, the gods are dead. So.
mad.
No, they're not.
Going down the hall.
My god's in my hands. He just gestures with his chair.
As we start to learn why Nogu might have been sent on this red shirt mission, Bonnie, what are you up to?
I'm gonna wait to see if this door can come down, and if it does, I'm gonna try and sneak through, seeing we've got stuff being chucked at us.
No, that's fair. Okay. As you should just watch to see for that.
I've seen the effects it had on Burp.
Bert, give me a wisdom save as you attack the enchanted door again.
As you attack this enchanted door again. Not a hint of sarcasm.
My flaw is I'm relentless at selling my deity.
God damn it, Bob.
Yeah,
No, I mean, you're just playing salesman and everything. What the fuck?
I'm not a salesman and everything.
Yes.
Just mod-
You
more
are,
under-
even as a
moderately.
druid.
You're a salesman as a
15
druid.
succeeds, so
You're
you're only
sales-
going to take half of this. However, you're still going to take half of 17
17.
for 8. However, hilariously, the door had 1 hit point left.
Damn it! I thought it probably would have.
You guys did just under 1 hit point with this resilient door because it's magically enchanted, and you smash through into the corridor beyond, taking that massive amount of just shards in your skin and the psionic damage hitting your brain. But you push through, and the door crumbles around you.
The impeccably hand carved. Dolores back for nice things.
No, we don't!
Allowing Bonnie and Nugu to follow you and potentially stealth, but to be fair, you're currently getting in a
You
chase.
smashed open
Stealthing
the
might
door.
not be the best chance.
Don't worry!
Not stealth.
Don't worry! You just have to call your insurance company!
Oh
But,
yeah.
Oh yeah!
you hear the door smashing around them. Over new, as you're halfway towards the stairs, you hear the door smashing behind you. Do you continue on, or do you grind to a halt and return?
Does it...
Come on, let's split up.
Could we see through the, little window thing you said was in the door that the kobold's still at altitude?
Yes, you didn't see any like stairs or ladders or anything through it into the corridor, and you're pretty sure that if you looked at just the right angle, you can kind of see the little bit of shadow that denotes the balcony. The balcony is actually quite well hidden, and if you didn't know it was there, it would be invisible to you.
I'm
just
assuming.
because the walls are all the same.
I'm assuming because they pitched a like bucket of paint on us from an altitude that they're probably up high. So I'll go up the stairs while the
Yeah,
rest
remember,
can give chase.
they
That
did
way.
climb onto like the actual boundary to look down at you.
Yeah, that's
So
what I
you
thought.
do know that there's a balcony up there. It's just hard to see
Oh,
because it blends
no.
into the background.
Yeah. It's all over now.
I'm a
Right,
fucking
then you
wizard. I
continue
could
running
just fly
north.
up there.
There is nothing obscuring the north stairs.
Yeah, I
so You're
noticed.
able to run up, and you will eventually get to the top. Same question as we head down to the Professor, as I believe you've just summoned a badger and are about to throw it also into the web. What would you like to do?
How far up do the webs start, and how far up do they end?
They start at the
Is it
base,
just-
and they look to continue all the way up the stairs, all 80 feet of it.
It's fine. Just
Right,
keep
but-
filling it with bodies until there's a walkway.
I have just realized something, that I'm a fucking wizard. So
You
I'm
fly?
just gonna cast fly on myself and
You're not a wizard,
fly
you're
up
a
the
full-time
balcony.
spellcaster.
Yeah, well, I'm a person who uses spells, so I just take a second, hang my head, go, oh, of course, and I just start levitating off the ground and flying towards the balcony.
Alright, it's 8 feet
Aw.
up, so you can dash up there and get there in essentially a round as you arrive onto this balcony, and we'll get back to you in
Yeah.
a second. I assume you're just going to give chase.
I am giving chase.
forward.
Yes.
I wish I
oh,
had
actually-
been near that balcony, so I could have taken out a broom and like hit you.
That's what I wish as well. When I cast that spell, Oh god, that's a lot of wind. When I cast that spell, my arcane focus allows me to teleport 15 feet. As well.
Damn.
So I've got an extra couple of feet.
Fair.
One of the gems on my what would it be? It would be one of the gems on my chest flashes bright. Probably the middle one, since it's a level 3 spell, flashes brightly, and I teleport as I cast the spell, 15 feet above, and then dash another 16.
Sure, you do. So you get quite a decent distance in. You're flying, so you have 60 foot flying. What's fly again?
I believe it's 50.
I think it's...
I was getting confused with the broom.
I thought it was 60.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the broom is 50 and the flying spell is 60.
Perfect, it must be.
Don't get me wrong.
That's gotta be it.
Fly,
5e. It's like a 10, 20 foot difference. It doesn't matter.
60, yeah, 60.
So 120. You had to cast the spell this turn. You couldn't dash. So 60 plus 15,
True.
you get a good 80 feet. Okay, so you'll be 80. So, you actually get to the top at this round.
I get to the balcony. Perfect.
Yeah. And we'll get back to you in a second.
Could I have grabbed the weasel?
Yeah, sure.
Cool.
Throw the weasel at the kobold!
The waste of a
Overnew
thing.
will take a little bit of time to get up there. Overnew, do you have any enhanced speed or anything, or are you just dashing at 60?
Just dashing.
Okay, so it'll take you like 2 rounds to get up and get a little bit in and stuff.
Yeah, it's why I just put myself on the stairs. It's like, I'll be here for a little bit.
Sure. Then, Assassin, you probably have the most recent trigger. As you watch Burke smash through this door from your vantage point on the balcony looking down at him, you can see the outline of their face, shards kind of falling off their skin as they just charge through it. What would you like to do? What is your immediate reaction?
I realize at this point these folks are serious. They're not just gonna get up and go home. I mean, they could be seriously stupid. That's an option.
More like it.
Accurate.
Why not both? Why not serious and stupid? Both is good.
Yeah, let's go the whole hog.
I'd like to take a run and jump off the balcony.
All right.
To your death.
Crest knows where I'm going at this point.
Yeah, parkour.
Parkour! Parkour bold!
I'm actually giving you access to your own character here.
Yeah, because I'd like to go to sleeping section.
There you go. You can now move your character, so move them down to wherever you'd like to end up.
See, the issue is that, remember, the fog of war affects me too.
Oh, that's fair.
You have no idea what...
You will have to move me. Like, I know what the map looks like, but it's hard to move my character to where I'm supposed to be, because I'd have to judge it randomly.
Alright, well, I'll put you there, and then you can adjust.
Take your fins out.
Fantastic.
You say you go into the sleeping area. Just reminds me of the kobold I play that got eaten by a bogeyman hiding under a bed.
No, they're doing what I thought they'd do, and are going to go wake the aboleths that we don't want to happen. So let's hurry it up, shall we? Listen, thank you.
But Burke, you are first through the door then, and have the second most recent trigger. What would you like to do as you see? Actually, you probably don't see. There's a bunch of walls in your way. You don't actually get line of sight on them as they jump off the balcony on the other side. You last saw the fish-like kobold looking down at you from up in this balcony, but then they retreated and you lost line of sight of them. What would you like to do? There's a door at the other end with a similar window to the first one.
Yeah, I'm gonna dash towards the door.
I think it's safe to assume this one might also be magically enchanted. It looks identical to the first one.
Get it, Bert! Power through!
Gonna rage and shoulder bash it.
All right, and is this you were dashing? Can you shoulder bash as a bonus action, or is this for your next turn?
You should use your head.
Yeah, he's literally just running at the door.
Okay.
Full tilt.
I was just wondering how quick you are. You do that, but
40
base speed to 80 dash.
Yeah.
Nogu and Bonnie, as Burp is running along the corridor, charging at this door, you guys have a slight second before they shoulder bash into it to do anything if you'd like. As you're watching this, what would the two of you like to do? Nogu and Bonnie.
Bonnie's
Aside from
gonna
questioning
mutter under
abilities.
their breath, saying, "Oh, fuck's sake, I wanted to do this quietly, but looks like I'm gonna have to dash."
Just leave.
They'll put little red X's on the doors you break down. Actually, no. I don't want to do red X's. No, I want to do green circles. You have opened the door.
Open.
You have destroyed the door.
Vandals.
This door is now open. Success. Well done.
Successful
You
door.
just imagine when the aboleths return. Hey, who left? Oh man,
Who broke the door?
broke the door?
Who broke?
That
And
was
stole my
mahogany.
That was perfectly intricately carved by thousands of noids over thousands of years.
We'll have to enslave a whole
Bonnie, you
civilization
said you're just
to get the
chasing after.
quality again.
Yeah, and this is what triggers the war. A broken door. Not the death of a tyrant king. This.
Well, Bonnie chases after for Burp. Nogu, what are you up to?
I'm just gonna do this.
What the hell? Demon summoning?
What?
Summon lesser demons?
Oh my gosh.
That's probably that.
Demons.
No big deal.
No, don't worry about it. We're just gonna summon a demon
So you stop running.
and
Running
summon
in the middle of
multiple
the
demons.
Stop spouting the views of your god and just, you know what? Fuck it.
Slight favor. These are abominations rather than demons.
Yeah.
And this is due to the fact the abyss doesn't actually exist here, and neither do demons.
Ah, fair.
Yeah.
So you'll be summoning abominations. There will be the same thing, but
I'm
reflavored.
I'm very happy I didn't run a character that I was thinking of running then.
I will go to abominations or challenger in one. Basically, they're my sales assistants. That's how
And-
he sees.
You sure? You're sure they're not devils?
Oh, I love the term.
And what two
sales
demons?
assistant.
What demons would you like to summon? And I will give them a slight flavor twist to the abominations.
Fred and George.
I don't know what demons are.
CR1 demon. Give me a sec.
What was CR's? Oh god.
CR1.
Rocks are too high. Oh, imps. Imps are like a CR. Someone.
They are they're smaller than that. 7
Yeah,
demons of
they're-
CR1 or lower.
Yeah,
Cron
CR1.
Drake. Or a Nazino.
Oh.
Let's go when to Nazino.
Large fiend. Jesus Christ.
CR1.
This thing. I'm just gonna put this in the Discord.
Oh
It's
no.
like-
This is the stat block of this thing.
Fear.
That's a lot of health.
Oh no, fear.
They have spider climb. They have spider climb.
Fear.
So they could carry you up. That's perfect. Makes sense why you'd summon them.
I mean, it's only while they stay under the control, right?
If it's
Then
someone
that-
deep- No,
that
summon.
eventually, you know.
No, wait. Isn't summon demon? They're just feral.
Oh god. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Does it? It might be a flavor thing, but yeah, I'm pretty sure they're just feral.
Yeah, it is. It's that demon. What? There's someone devil. They're under your control. Someone demon. It's just let him loose.
Yeah, they-
The nearest non-demons.
Yeah.
Y'all are the nearest non-demons.
I'm happy I ran away.
Nearest non-demons.
Yeah. Oh wait. Wait a minute.
Their ability.
Yeah, the summon demon spell is like super low level because it's essentially throw a grenade and run.
You idiot, Bob. Like an idiot.
See, this is why I'm not religious.
For the audience, this is why you read the spell book before picking your...
Read it.
This
Read
is the
it.
best.
It actually works so well because the aboleths are gonna get back and go like, "What the?
What?
I bet it was these demons who broke down my door." Oh no!
But this demon, by the way, doesn't have a picture, so I need to find a description for it.
Oh man!
Also, just the energy of like, I don't even have to stop y'all.
don't even
Like,
have to
I don't. Like, both of you have given yourself concussions via smacking yourself against the door, and another person's just summoned a bunch of demons to finish you off.
To make you feel it better, while you're
yeah.
casting the spell, you create a large circle that
No, you
the
can't.
demons can't cross or harm, so they can't target anyone within the circle, which means Nogu is at least safe.
No. He can do. He needs blood, and Warforged don't have blood.
What about
Unless you've
oil?
got a little vial of
What, you don't think Nogu doesn't carry blood around for the spell that they seem to really like?
Also, because it
They're
doesn't
not
have...
aggressive.
Also, it doesn't have a gold cost, so we can just use his arcane item focus for it. If it was like 500 gold worth of blood,
Oh, wait.
That's a lot of blood.
That's a
That's
shit.
a precious
Wait,
amount
wait,
of blood.
wait.
That's a person size.
Yeah.
That's a
I've
It's a
also,
lot.
sacrifice.
I've also noticed the other thing that I've not actually seen and rolled properly is I need to roll a d6 to see what I get. Ah, yeah,
You get the
it's
two
still
demons.
it's still the 2 demons, so it's still applicable.
yeah,
They're my aggressive sales assistants.
very aggressive. This is what happens when you don't buy his pamphlets, guys.
I don't see any of this. Oh, you are.
Neither do I. We hear the
communicated.
we can hear the screams, possibly.
Screams and the foul words that are being uttered.
Oh, Bonnie would turn around at all the noise. It's like, what the
And
fuck
then-
is going on back there? It's, oh
These
shit.
demons.
My god, these things can shapeshift. They're immune to pain. They can cast suggestion. What the fuck? They have they can borrow. They have what the fuck did you summon?
I could
Oh, I don't have to worry about having to stop y'all. Y'all are doing it yourselves.
Yeah.
You can go to sleep.
Oh, yeah, I can just like that's literally what I've just done.
This is
so
now
don't worry
PvP.
about it. Yeah.
I could speak to them. I speak Abyssal.
This is just I go for a nap and I wake up and the professor's just panting. Somehow one arm, robot arm missing, and just like I'm like, how are you out of breath? You don't even have a lung. As they just pick me up and
The
drag me
steam
out.
coming out of their ears.
Yep. No one else
Anyway.
left.
Oh man.
Are you sure
Oh!
you're a cleric and not a warlock?
I am a warrior.
No, I'm the cleric.
Well, part cleric.
I'm a little bit cleric. I have no healing, other than I can heal myself.
You can
How are
type.
you guys finding the full stat block for these things?
I just googled it. I just googled demons, CR1 or below, and found this one at the top of it, on a Reddit page.
It's like nothing I've heard of. I think it might be homebrewed.
Yeah.
It says it's Oh yeah, they're of his own creation. That would be why.
No wonder they sounded so happy.
I was wondering, yeah.
It does sound like
Now
something
just
you would
become
come up with,
canon.
dude.
It does.
What's become canon? What's become canon, Chris?
These homebrew demons that seem to be incredibly OP as fuck.
Yeah.
Oh.
Here's the page that has all of them on it. There you go.
Page.
Oh no.
Conjure.
They're kind of cool.
Year. Yeah, but like I want to live through this session. I want to
Well-
be a pain in your ass, not dead.
Everybody freeze your characters on the map and roll initiative.
So yeah, you can have a Vargui.
Nope, too late, we're going with Nazino.
Was it
Initiative.
Maw Demon Imp? Oh no, imps are devils. Dretch. You could have a Dretch.
The dredge is useless.
Yeah, Quasits are CR1.
I
And they
don't
have an
think I've
AC of
rolled above a
13
fucking
and 7 hit points. So that's
My god.
incredibly overpowered.
Oh, you have advantage on your initiative, but
Oh, right.
Why do I?
because you're a barbarian of level 5, right? I believe you get advantage.
That's not too
It's
late.
level 7.
Is that level 7? Damn.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I'm gonna quickly grab some water. I'll be back in a moment.
I've been playing. I'm used to playing Alvina. Okay.
Remember, you got +8 on your roll.
Do I use that? Can I use that on any initiative I choose, or is it on the next initiative? That's the question.
I think it's next.
Because I don't really want to use it in this bullshit combat.
These, what's the
I don't want to get higher than a 22.
Last like,
Yeah.
whole day.
Is it the whole day?
Oh,
Just do it then.
I've got.
it can add a d8 to its initiative rolls. Can it?
Eight.
Alright, okay then. Alright. Alright.
We got McConaughey.
What? Like each initiative.
You got a 10. Did that actually do anything? No. You're still in the same spot in initiative.
No, yeah, well, yeah, you go. These things happen.
the bright side, you're flying.
Yeah. Yes, I am. You know
You're-
what?
you're
I think
You're
I
flying.
win.
You're flying in
Just
about.
press something.
You're
Yeah.
flying in about
You
70.
actually can't click on your character. One second.
Yeah, I can't.
Oh yeah, you're in the
mid.
mist.
No, I've not.
Alright, you roll, I'll add it to your character.
I
As,
have advantage.
you hear the
as well.
sound of spellcasting and the screeches of abomination. from
Bob.
I'm like sitting there like, yo, I was going for a nap. What the fuck? I don't remember anything sounding like that.
Looks down.
we don't
Yeah.
realize
They're
that.
just
But
sitting
Bob's
there
actually
rubbing their
really,
fins
really taking to
together.
this idea that they're secretly a traitor to the rebellion and are actually going to murder you all right now.
I can believe that. That explains everything that Nogu has done so far.
He's selling his religion. He must be aggressive in this strategy.
He's
Yeah,
selling
he's
his
selling it
he's
poorly.
selling his religion. He must be the traitor.
He's selling it poorly.
He's a
Nogu,
Jehovah's
Jar Jar
Witness. He's a Jehovah's Witness.
Alright, so as we enter into combat, Bonnie, you look over your shoulder back to Nogu, who's now in a blood circle, with two demonic abominations rising from the floor, looking around with hostile intent, as they lay eye on you, the closest of the non-demons to them who aren't in a magic circle.
They're pretty big.
Oh, Grogu.
They start charging towards you. What would you like to do?
Let's see.
I think running.
Yeah,
Leave!
Yeah, I don't
And,
think
while
running
all
is-
of this is happening,
just see the-
let's finish off you smacking into the door. Did you make me a wisdom save yet as you shoulder barge it?
He hasn't hit the door yet.
That's fair. I'll give you a you have a millisecond to decide before you smack into the door as you hear screams behind you. But Bonnie, what would you like to do?
Scale the wall. They have spider climb, but still.
It's still the
I
bear
don't
up.
have to climb.
No, they have spider climb.
Oh, right. I
Have
thought
you
you were
unleashed?
feeding me. Yeah, I'm just gonna run up to the side of the door.
Which door? The one you just broke down, or the one further ahead?
No, the one where Barf is. But not in front of it, just at the side of it.
Okay. Okay.
Hi, just press yourself
I
against
feel
the
I
wall
need
so
to
Burp is
specifically
slightly
explain
close.
that.
So Burp is slightly closer because he's bigger than you, I
Yes.
imagine.
Would you like to dodge or anything with your action?
Yes,
That's fair. Nogu, you have successfully summoned two abominations. Your plan to just rinse,
call that a
rinse the
success?
party.
I mean, yeah.
was saying Abyssal to them. They didn't want to buy the sales pamphlet. Go! Open the door! That's my action.
Order these things that aren't going to listen to you, but they are going to kill everything, so get your way either way.
Professor, one of these abominations actually just slowed to a halt, having looking towards the door, and then is now actually looking over. Actually, you're above here, aren't you?
Yes, I'm up on
You're
the
slightly out. You looked over the balcony to catch sight of these two abominations and Nogu in a blood circle. What would you like to do?
Dispel the blood circle.
You made this bed! Now lie it, now die in it!
Yeah,
No.
what's the spell?
No, I couldn't possibly. You know what? I will fly 5.
I mean, you
10,
could.
15,
You don't.
20,
You,
You
would
say you
know
couldn't
30,
possibly.
35, 40, 45, 50. Hurl the weasel over the edge of the cliff. At the abominations.
Wait a minute. I've just
and then whisper. Yeah, that's
I've
fine.
just realised.
I tell it to flee.
I've just realised. It says he can make a blood circle. He doesn't have to.
Yeah.
If this is Nogu's go-to strategy for negotiation, I feel like they've learned at this point to draw the circle.
So I drop the weasel over the edge and tell it to run, hide, distract, etc.
Oh, it's not a demon!
It is a tiny little construct animal, yeah. And
So
I
look-
continue in the direction 50, 55, 60, 5, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 105, 110. Unless I can't
120.
get past that wall. Yeah, I've got another 10 feet, Chris. Can I see into
Uh,
that room?
Yes, 1 second. Let me just pull it back so it's large enough here.
Oh, by the way, I'm flavoring my flight as little rocket boots.
Yeah.
Little rocket launcher things beneath my feet.
Holy shit.
Why is it the dimension of rocket launchers? Everyone
Sorry,
but
not rocket
the
launcher.
goblin noise.
Boosters. Like R2 had.
Yeah,
I
little
was thinking
little
R2.
R2 boosters.
I was thinking LT boosters.
Yeah, so I'll fly over the door.
Another
5 turn.
treasure hoard.
Yeah.
And can I see
There's an
the
anchor.
little fishy? Can I see the little fishy kobold? Did they stealth?
So as you come in and look over the barrister to see into the next room, and to be fair, the other characters probably peek through and see this as well. You see 2 large fountains with moss growing around them. The brick-like thing in the center of the room is a massive cavern torn into the ground. It is about 20 foot wide and appears to go into a fathomless deep depth of darkness, as well as a large, what appears to be platform and podiums with various mechanical workings rising from the floor, surrounded by piles of gold treasure, a pool table, junk, a piano, a giant globe.
None of this is yours.
Did you build this map?
Alvina's not here, so it's fine.
I did, yes.
Did Kaylee just rattle off some things and you just threw them all in there? Is that a sarcophagus for a mummy?
Yes.
I like the anchor.
Do not touch.
Oh, yeah.
As
do I
Assassin
see-
is now standing on their throne
We have a
of
room full
pillows
of improvised weapons.
in front of the large construct, what appears to be a massive just item with 5 or 3 glowing or non-glowing bulbs, orbs, with a central orb. It appears to almost have some sort of elevator-like construct that has just been piled
elevator.
around with treasure.
I'd like us to flash to the present of me just like listing every single thing in the treasure
Oh.
hoard.
And me
That's a bad idea!
The list.
Yeah.
There is a lot. The elf is staring at you and drooling.
There was a whole set of pool cues, pool table, pool balls, except one because I tried to eat it thinking it was an egg. It's not an egg. It's really disappointing.
You just need to be more determined, and I'm
hard-boiled
sure
egg.
you can eat the pool balls.
Yes, yes.
I just-
There were a lot of items. Too
Yes.
much for one person.
I
Anyway,
don't-
there
Tell-
I was
Yeah.
flying over it.
Tell me all of them
No,
later.
I'm telling this story.
Too
Anyway,
late. I've already
as
flashed
I was,
Tell me all of them later. You hear it from Alvina.
as a voiceover as I flash back. There I was. flying
Professor,
over
is
all
that your
everything.
turn? I believe you had a dash here.
Yeah.
I'm just looking at bonus action spells. That'll be my turn unless I can think of one.
That's fine. Well, you
No,
I'll
no
let you
one's.
redo it later.
Dispel demon.
Depending on what
Is
this
that our answer?
Assassin! It is
Uh,
now your turn. You are standing in front of the large mechanical device behind you, surrounded by your treasure, and you can see the professor flying 80 feet up in the air, 20 feet below the ceiling, towards you. You've locked
You
eyes with
should
them. What would you
surrender.
like to do?
Wait,
Surrender,
can-
Kobold.
can they get through?
They can
Like
fly.
as stands?
I'm flying.
Yeah, but the wall.
I mean,
Oh,
they can.
they flew over the balcony.
Same way you did.
No, but I shimmied through the cracks in the wall.
I'm assuming this wall.
Yeah.
Oh, that one.
Oh, no, that
I'm
isn't
not
a
there
wall.
yet.
That is a crack in the ground.
Ah.
Yeah.
That-
Okay.
that-
Yes,
that
they
is the
can.
It's an
20
optical illusion.
How the hell did you get across that crack?
Kraken?
Aha! I know how I got across that crack, but that's secret knowledge.
So that was going to be the terrain obstacle of the ground on the left is slightly elevated above this massive cavern crack, this chasm in the room. They would have to find their way across unless they cast fly.
Yeah, fly ruins so much.
It's
Who would cast fly?
it's fine.
Oh,
Otherwise, I'd be just throwing the party members across with my channel divinity. So.
but yes, it is your turn. You can see the professor. They appear to be flying above the balcony that you just jumped from, and are able to very clearly fly above the chasm in the floor.
Okay,
Give
look,
up, Kobold.
look, buddy. I'm not against using lethal force. I will protect my home. You can tell they're getting a little bit stressed out, but they're trying to be cool about it.
It's not a burst
turn
into tears.
around, get back in that water, and go where you came from, and I will not complain. But you take one more hover
Go
jet,
on.
and that's it. You'll pay for it. There's nothing on this earth I won't do to destroy you.
There's a fine.
No
Would you like to put any
trespassing.
actions or anything?
I will.
I see.
Your biscuits for you.
I will sue the crap out of you.
I see.
Do you surrender?
You have not changed one bit.
Do you surrender? If silence is not a yes,
It's not a no.
It's also
But
not a
it's
no.
not a no.
so it's a maybe.
Maybe.
I will consider it. Give me, looking down at the guys trying to break in at the door. Give me around 12 seconds to decide.
You hear. Al Ovenu will definitely be shouting as he's charging up some random bullshit. So you can hear he's coming.
Yes, I would say around 12 seconds should suffice for me to come to my decision.
Okay, then I want.
Can I roll deception? Would that be my bonus action?
Deception check.
It's not even
Deception.
a bonus action. That's just a
That's a thing.
I will let it between characters.
Natural 20 and a natural 1. I don't care which way it goes. Just that.
Yeah, okay, but you know what? For the prediction, I'm gonna go for it. I'll do an insight, and you can do a deception, I guess. For the note, I have 0.
That was close.
Plus 2 to deception.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, that's a flat roll too. That's so
That's
close.
really, we rolled really well. 19 and a 17 naturally.
Damn.
Nice.
Maybe it's just that we know each other so well.
Cutting to the future, Assassin goes, for the note, I didn't believe them. I didn't believe them one bit. I was just playing along. They never believed me. It didn't happen. That's a lie. They're telling a falsehood anyway. And then
Fake
they
news.
look
I can
up
believe
at
that.
them and just go, yeah, sure. I'll give you approximately 12 seconds to think about it.
Excellent.
All right, as we
I
move to
appreciate you.
Overnew, who has made it to, I believe, most of the way up these stairs,
Yeah.
and you look back to see the abominations. What would you like to do?
Well, damn. And I keep going.
Oh,
You do so. I assume you're dashing.
Yeah. I haven't measured how far I've got.
oh damn.
Oh, damn. Just keep
Oh
running.
no, wait. Oh damn abominations.
Oh, damn. Abominations.
You get 12 squares. You can go roughly. I don't know. You'll be behind the party anyway.
That's right. I'll be around there.
You'll be
Burke,
somewhere.
You are just about to bash into this door as you hear abominations rising behind you and Bonnie fucking yeeting themselves into the corner. What would you like to do?
And recklessly swing my axe into this door.
All right, go for it. I'm gonna need some wisdom save. Regardless.
And I
trying to
did
think if you
say
need a
earlier
wisdom
that I was
save.
gonna. I did say as I was running through the corridor, I was raging.
That's fine.
So I'm doing this with my Grey Axe.
Ajax.
Yeah, Grey
Yeah,
Axe.
it's G-Rage X.
Oh, what? He got 38 to hit. How?
I see.
Hit jam.
Yeah, no, that should
Oh,
be.
Oh, we added them together.
23. Yeah, it's added them together for some reason.
Oh, I was
You
gonna say.
definitely-
I went, fucking hell, are you a character from Geddon with that kind of roll?
That's some
38
rage.
That's not a
20
20.
would hit anything.
It's
roll.
a 23 to hit.
Yep, roll for damage. Let's see if you take this tour out in one swing.
Probably not. Oh, maybe.
18's pretty good.
You bloody it, but you aren't, unfortunately,
You
you
blood-
don't take it all the way out.
They have
Still
some.
magically resilient.
They do have
So I'm gonna
souls.
do wisdom
Fine.
saving throw.
Wisdom save.
Did you take a bit of psychic damage from hitting the door? What's hilarious is these doors do have a way to open them without damage, but Unfortunately, you are going to take 14 psychic damage.
Yep.
Is he dead?
I mean, Chris, the party has summoned 2 abominations and literally used brute
No.
force
One
to
member of the party.
Yeah.
No.
Then second attack.
I never have to come up with puzzles or challenges for you guys.
What I'm
I just
saying,
do it yourself.
there has been no thought in any of this to check the
roll
door
for a second.
to open, and I love that.
Oh,
Just
if you've
throwing
watched
spells at it.
if you've watched the previous videos, you've seen that we have so far headbutted our way through pretty much everything and everyone that we have.
Let's see, it has 27 normally. You took out 18. I think that gives the 9 hit points. Yeah. You smashed this door. Give me another wisdom save for smashing through it.
Grogner
you
tried
for
to open the door. He got a
DC
shock, so he
15.
ran through it.
You make it, so you only take half for 5 psychic damage as
Ow.
you smash through the door.
Alvina has stoved in a door with a rocking horse. She stoved in a different door with a cube of dirt. I think she caved one in with a person.
How to defeat this party of players? Doors.
Doors.
Puzzles.
Yeah.
Lolkin had a hatred for doors in Kilscore.
The doors and that paint thing have done
What?
5 points of damage to it.
He would have killed any of the rest of us.
A lot.
It's a good thing you went with the red color, because you're definitely the red shirt.
Yeah. Oh, damn. You're
This
gone, man.
this
You're
party
gone.
and barbarians, we take a lot of damage, guys.
Yeah.
Told you
Alright,
it
you're
would
through
hit
the
me
door.
quicker.
You have your full movement and bonus action. What would you like to do?
So full movement. So it's 40 foot. So
Can you make that jump?
can I make the jump?
I think 40 just gets you to the edge, so you could get there to the edge this turn, and then you could, we'll count this as you doing a run up to it for next turn.
Mhm. Yeah.
What is your strength? I think you might. Probably
My
matches
strength is
there.
20.
Yes.
Nice.
And it's a 20-foot gap, yeah.
You just flat make it without needing to roll.
Yeah.
Fucking
I
yeet
meant
yourself
6
across it.
seconds.
So yeah, that would get me right up to there.
All right.
Yeah, just in 6 seconds.
As Burp is just charging forward.
This party always has at least one player with a barbarian. Have you noticed, by the way? We had Millig, we've got Alvina, and we've got Burp.
Burp, is that your turn?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't do any more. I've not got any bonus actions I can do at the moment.
Alright, let's have a look here at this Nazino. It is now the Abomination's turn. Apparently they have a burrow speed of 15 feet,
Yep.
but they still have a... oh, well, they only have a 25. I guess they're going to dash forward.
Look at it,
10,
eat Bonnie.
20, 30, 40, 50 to dash.
By the description of them, I imagine they're like giant frogs.
Quite possibly. I'm going to say giant frogs, but with spider legs.
That makes sense.
Oh,
Horrible.
that.
A Frider?
Mm.
A Friday.
That's
It's
It's like
That's
You
basically
need-
just combining a couple.
And
the
for fun, I'm going to have them, as they squeeze into the room, start climbing along the walls. So they are both on the walls, scrambling towards you, Bonnie.
oh no, I can imagine them making like a clicky noise as they move.
Imagine making
It's like
Actually-
slurpiness.
Would it be clicking or would it be
squelch.
more of a frog?
Oh.
No, they have the spider legs, but they move
Or
like a
both.
frog. They move like a frog with spider legs. So it's like click blop,
So is
click
it
blop,
kind of
click
like a-
blop.
Oh, that's horrifying.
But that's the Abomination's turn to actually start dashing towards the party. Bonnie, it is your turn. Apparently, Burp did not hesitate in charging through the door and is now already charging towards a chasm. These Abominations are chasing after you. What would you like to do?
Yeah, I'm gonna
Follow suit.
dash up to 1 square before the chasm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Don't even need to dash.
Well, it's like 50 away from them, so I assume they would.
Yeah, they're pretty.
No.
Not everyone's that fast. Yeah.
Because it was 40
They're
from
a
Burp,
rogue.
and Bonnie was
Rogue-
actually around the corner.
No,
Rogues
my
don't get
normal
movement.
speed's 30.
Yeah, rogues don't get movement increases. Monks do.
They get bonus action dash though.
They still have to dash.
Oh, yeah.
That's what we said.
I was doing 1 square in front because of was it second story?
Second story
Second
work.
story work.
Yeah.
Isn't that level 6 rogue thing?
That's level 1 rogue, isn't it?
No.
Is that level 3 thief?
Climbing no longer costs you extra
level 3
movement, and when you make a running jump, the distance you cover increases by 4 feet.
Interesting. What is your strength score?
It's 13?
So that will give you what is running leap? Just your strength score?
His strength score, I think you roll a die as well to increase it for running specifically.
Yeah. It's a,
No, the jumping distance should just be a flat number.
yeah, there is a jump like thing.
In 5e, you can jump distance equal to your strength score provided you have a run up at least 10 feet. You can't jump further your movement for the turn.
So this will
Yeah,
be,
so
I'll give you a combined 17, but unfortunately a 17 doesn't quite get you over, so you would need to make an athletics check to push yourself the rest of the way, if you are jumping.
Oh wait, what's your strength score?
13.
It's 13.
So it doubles to 26, and then you add your dex mod.
He's not got athlete.
Yeah, nothing's doubling
right.
it, he's just getting a +4 to it.
Yeah.
Ah,
Athlete's
sorry.
what doubles it, I believe.
Damn.
Because athlete's amazing.
If you would like to jump over it, I'm going to need an athletics score. It won't be too high, it'll just be a DC 13. Since you
17
are
feet of jump.
covering a lot of the distance, you just need like that little bit extra, and you're, I'll say you're deliberately picking like a narrower area.
We'll do
however,
that then.
You might need to like climber up the last little bit if you miss. Or more importantly, you might smack into a wall and need to like climber up it.
Well, he's got the feather fall, so.
He just feather falls down.
Options.
Goodbye,
Oh,
Bonnie.
Jesus fuck.
Ooh, as Bonnie, as you leap across it, but you're just a foot or two off as you smack into the upper top of it, and I need you to make me a dex save as you try to grapple onto it, and also you're going to take a smack damage of 3 bludgeoning.
This is how Bonnie dies, everybody.
But, however, you're able to very quickly get your arm up there and around and try to, like, hug onto the surface. As you are able to pull yourself up there. Luckily, you managed to cling on and didn't start falling. But you take 3 bludgeoning damage as you smack in and are now you are effectively prone as you pull yourself up onto the ground.
How much damage did I take there, sorry?
Just 3 bludgeoning.
3
As you
bloods.
smack your face into it.
Broken nose.
But you have managed to get onto the surface. You are prone, however, so you will have to spend movement getting up. And is that your turn?
Yes.
That was everything bonus, a jump. I don't think you actually... Oh, you just got there with a thing, so you probably have to use another dash to like, get up, or to get over. But that will be you for now. Nogu, it is your turn. Your sales assistants appear to have gone forward to preach the good word. What would you like to do?
Appear to.
I mean, there's certainly words, but I don't think any of them could be classified as good.
They're very good. Good is just a matter of perspective.
That's
I'm
true.
gonna use my bonus action to summon a tentacle.
I thought you were going to summon another demon.
No.
I mean, like, why not put it down, right?
Just an infestation of demons. This is how we win. The demonic hordes have been unleashed.
No, this is how we die.
We need to find the fucking cipher codes. God damn.
Oh,
You know what?
no,
Let's just kidnap this
Go
kobold
home.
instead.
They know the code. They must do.
Why I'm
Yeah,
here?
they've been
I'm
here for years.
This is not why I'm here. I'm here to sell the word of my deity.
Oh god.
If I kill him with a chair, do
Exactly.
the demons despawn?
I don't think so.
Concentration.
Because it is concentration.
It is, but normally there's a part in the spell that says they
They-
disappear if the concentration is lost. And I'm
Oh
not
my
seeing
gosh.
that.
Yeah, I think that's the kind of benefit of that spell.
So
because,
I'm going to assume the concentration is
know.
on the circle now and nothing else.
Yeah.
Summon lesser demon 5e. I'm going to just Google the spell.
Just the energy of hearing quietly summon demon Lissa.
I'm just like,
Logu, are you content with in your circle as your demons go forward?
oh, it's on when the spell ends.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It is when the spell ends.
And how long does the spell?
Concentration up to an hour.
So if he casts another spell that he needs to concentrate on, they just disappear.
Thank fuck.
the summon tentacle isn't a concentration thing.
It's not.
Just part of.
It's not even a spell.
My pact. Of my.
Oh yeah, Kelly, you weren't here. Bob is also going fathomless.
Yep.
Ooh, fancy. We're fathomless buddies.
Yeah.
Yeah. Woo.
And I'm a fathomless who just summons aggressive sales team.
Yeah.
Oh, fair. I expect that now. Before I would.
Where would you like to
but
summon
now I
your tentacle?
understand.
It's 10 feet in front of me.
All right.
Face.
Are you doing anything with it, or is it just there to like ward off your own sales team?
I can't
I
do
am
anything
so gonna
with
fireball you next.
Does it just have HR written on it? Please tell me the tentacle just has HR written on it.
Yeah. I
Karen from HR.
I don't think the human part of the resource is accurate there.
Oh yeah.
tentacles just got
Other
Yeah.
resources.
Yeah.
tentacles just got the gospel written on it. It's going forth with the gospel. Once I get another bonus action to move it 30 feet, that's about all I can
So
do.
love the tentacle. All right. Well, if that's what you're up to, let's go with the. Oh, you doing anything more?
I was about to post that same gif. Damn it.
This is my action. I'll just. Damn it. My brain is set. What is it for guarding myself? Again.
Dodging.
Yeah, I'm taking the dodge action.
Yeah, that's fine. To be fair, you've set yourself up to quite the precarious situation, where unfortunately
But
I think you're kind of trapped
my
back
do-
here.
My dodge action is flavored as I'm sitting praying for my god now.
Professor,
you
then
better
it is your
pray.
turn.
You said make
so
a
that's-
throwaway character. I gave you a throwaway character.
So that is 60 feet.
I met one that cooperated with the team. Tried to murder them.
Summons demons. Action 1.
I
So
assume
that's-
the standard party rules of don't murder your co-players were that was. I didn't have to state that part.
Where did you put this ad, by the way, that got this team together? Did you literally put it in the help wanted, regardless of efficiency and skill? No qualifications required, just show up with your own gear.
I put it on Craigslist, yes. Wanted men with Ven.
Yes, Professor, you've flown over. What would you like to do?
So that's my movement to fly there. Cobalt. Let me see. Do you surrender? As in?
No, that was my question. You
How
got
do
it
you-
the wrong way around. Do you surrender?
How do you know their name?
We have
Wait,
previous.
How do you know my name?
We have previous. I require your assistance.
Never seen you before in my life, buddy.
No, you wouldn't have seen me before in this form. And can I? I'm going to use my action to cast. Oh shit! What's the? I had the illusion spell written in front. The minor illusion cantrip.
Oh, basically disguise
Yes.
self, minor illusion. Which one are you after?
Yes. Well, I do have disguise self. No, I cast minor illusion of. It's like almost like a still frame flip book, or like flicking through a camera phone, almost as I project it from my face down in front of you, almost onto like a screen, and it's a picture of you, me out traveling, then me dying, then you finding a strange ring and putting it on, and us chatting, you chatting to a ring, and then selling it on your way.
But
Good
yeah,
boy.
sold you.
Good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
What do
And
you
now
mean,
I
thank
have
you?
returned. Well, I have returned in this form.
Oh, to thank me?
He wants his
Something like
cut. He wants his cut.
You carry a lot of information related to the enemy. Therefore, you are an invaluable asset.
Okay, so, you could have just sent, like, a postcard and, like, some chocolates or something. Like, breaking my door really isn't a way to, like, thank me.
I
It feels
shrug
a bit
and say,
rude.
hey man, whatever.
Wow.
Technically, Professor never broke the door.
Yeah.
No.
The help broke
That
the
was
door.
that guy. That was that guy.
Yeah,
I
but
actually-
also, You brought your weird friends here. They've broken my door. They've summoned, whatever the fuck those things are.
If you
And
could assist us in ridding these things.
hey, buddy, you make your own bed. You lie in it.
Why do people keep saying that to me?
Yeah,
That was
sorry.
my action.
It's not happening.
That was my action cantrip. I am still within 60 feet of people because I'm only floating about. Well, I flew down, so I'm floating at an angle. Probably around 40 foot up at this point. So I'm going to bonus action healing word burp if I can.
I was going to say, Burp does have blood running from his nose, eyes, and
Yeah.
ears.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. So since that was a
The
cantrip
burp
action,
is not bleeding from right now.
Yeah.
Anise.
No.
Yeah. What? Yeah, cool. I'm gonna second level healing word. No, you know what? Just fucking first level. Fuck it. Set a first level healing word on you. So you get 6 hit points back. More importantly, you gain my empowering essence. Until the end of my next turn, you can use your reaction to add +1 to any roll that you make that uses your proficiency bonus.
I'm back.
That's my Animancer empowering essence level 1 thing. Yeah. Ooh.
Fancy. All right, is that you, Professor?
That was me. Yes.
All right, then we move straight back to Assassin then.
Remember, you still have 6 seconds.
Wait, what? No, this was my decision. You kind of like you've come into my house. You've stolen my questions.
Broken down my door.
You've broken my door. You're making a mess of my hall.
You've summoned frog things.
You should clear out those abominations before they eat you.
I wouldn't have had abominations if it weren't for you. Now I've got abominations. What am I supposed to tell the eldest when they get back? Oh, it's fine. I just let people break your door, and now we got a bunch of abominations in the hallway. No big deal when we come in and talk about it.
If
No,
it makes
this
you
doesn't
feel better
happen.
when the others get back, the abominations will not be here.
That would make things better.
Mm-hmm.
Can you replace the door as
Mhm.
well?
Sure.
Yeah.
We will reimburse you.
And
Wink.
and also my jar of paint, that was really important to me.
I have no paint.
Well,
I have fungus from outside.
that might sweeten the deal. What kind of fungus? So I just kind of like peek over,
What kind of
Like,
fungus?
holding at my tiny
Magic
little
fungus.
webbed hands.
It might
to get some fungus.
I pulled up the little glass jar of fungus that I picked from outside the
Shroom.
front door.
Shroom dealers.
Psychic
Okay.
fungus, I presume.
Okay. Oh no, you mean the moss? That just looks like the. Why did you take Harold? What?
Uh,
What the fuck, man? You come
There-
in here, you summon abominations, you take, you
Eat your friend.
brutalize Harold.
You killed Harold, you bastard.
Yeah, you bastards! You killed Harold and put him in a bottle. That's terrible. Who would do that?
yeah, who would eat Harold?
We
And
didn't.
you smashed my best vial of paint.
You did that. To be fair, you did that.
No,
I
you
was
made me
nowhere
do
near.
it. No, you made me do it. There was no other option. You ruined it. It's your fault.
I grow tired, and I'm immune to exhaustion. I grow tired of this.
I want to cast minor illusion to do like a flash in the professor's face, like
Flashback.
like pocket sands, basically. I'll just like pocket lights and then like run off towards a corridor that you should definitely not follow me down. No.
I have no eyes.
I
This
assume
did
north
not
is your
work.
closest.
What?
I
Yeah,
assume the north
corridor
corridor is
closest.
your
Yeah.
closest.
The professor just has Bloom turned off in his settings.
Hell of worse.
Thank you for going that way, otherwise this would be a real pain in the ass to follow you for me.
I can still.
I
See
can
you.
fly!
No, you can't. You
I
can't
am
see
faster
You're
me.
than
no
you.
eyes.
You can't see
Yes,
me.
I can.
No, you can't. You can't see
Yes, I
me.
can.
Anything you can
Yes.
do, I can do better!
You can't see me. But cuts to the present of both the professor and I arguing over whether
Yes,
they
I
could
could.
me or not. No, you couldn't. You
Yes,
couldn't
I
see
could.
me.
Of
I am
course
the
I could.
master of stealth.
You
Oh, for
think- you
God's
think
sake,
that,
get
but
on
you are
with the
not.
story.
I hand an orange to the kobold that I have.
I like to think I'm already untied as I've been telling my story.
Alvina's been untying!
And then I start
Alvina's been...
eating the orange. And then,
Anyway,
and then the
wh-
professor's
while-
like, wait, why are you untied?
While they are eating the orange and it is in their mouth, allow me to continue with the explanation of how they got here. As I was saying,
Please
I
do.
could absolutely see them down the corridor.
No. Okay.
Anyway, we cut back.
Yeah.
They were running down the corridor, down which I could see them, and behind us, abominations.
Overdo, it is your turn. Would you like to continue running forward?
Yep.
Burp, it is your turn. Would you like to jump over the canyon?
Yep.
Just gonna move this along a little bit. You jump forward. You move. You do whatever you want there.
Yep.
Abominations continue also moving forward. As Burp and Bonnie. Bonnie, would you like to get up?
Yes, I would.
Abominations continue spinning out into the corridor.
Would I have seen assassin like running down the corridor? Or?
Yes,
I'll
this is a
point.
chasm, so it doesn't cut your line of sight. So this is just a small pool of water just in the center of the room. So you can easily see them just standing on their pile of pillows and then like fucking throw sand at the professor, jump off their pillow, dart between a pool table and a pile of gold, and run north.
Yeah, like proper
Yeah.
like falls over, scrambles, and like dashes away.
You're like a Jawa.
That would be giving chase.
Alright, then you know to give chase north. North.
Norse.
Move yourself however
North!
much space you have.
Bob, just ignore this real quick for me. Just ignore this.
Yes, good job, Bob.
Well, damn, I need to go there first. That's annoying.
And Bonnie, would you like to do anything other than also give chase? Otherwise, you two can also just move your character after Burp.
Gotta move my character, because it's half my movement to get up, isn't it?
Yes, so you only have a little bit of movement left.
Yeah,
after
I
the
moved
fall.
the 15 feet to where I am now.
Climbing doesn't cost you extra movement. Second story work.
Too big.
I know they were prone.
Oh, well, you're climbing to your feet.
Once it says it doesn't cost movement to get not up from prone, that's not how that works.
You shrink
Oh.
that token a bit, just for the tentacle.
This is where the entire time Bonnie's just had athlete and not brought it up, which is giving them all the abilities that the professor keeps thinking they've got.
That works for me.
There you go. Then you guys all move forward. Nogu, would you like to do anything in your?
No, Nogo is not gonna do anything.
Noko is now a pair of demons and a tentacle.
The tentacle moves forward 30 feet.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's all I can do with it.
Yeah, it's essentially a spiritual weapon, but
Well, would you like to
Tentacle.
rethink what your plan is here?
No, this is how Nogu dies. We literally, this entire adventure takes an hour. We come back and beat him to death.
Yes.
Then I summon my sales team again.
Yeah, all we have to do is kill you.
Professor, it is your turn then. While Nogu is still moving their team of OR and Abomination Salesman forward.
I could be a real cunt right now and do something worse.
You already are.
But it
I-
would also make that circle disappear, and those demons would just go out of control anyway.
They go after you.
Mhm.
Which is
Yeah.
good.
Which is save us a lot of work.
Yes.
I would need to go. Oh, I could go 30 feet and then get back to. I don't want to go back to where we started. Fuck it. I can outrun the abominations. This is why I came along. Because I'm fast and because I'm smart. So I'm going to stay out of reach of the abominations and just fly up the tunnel. 5, 10, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Can I see the kobold?
You cannot.
No, you cannot.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. I'm in the blackness.
Oh, get back there. There's a bloody door there. Get back behind the door.
Yeah.
Where? What door?
Here.
To be honest, to be fair, I can see the door.
Corridor ending in blackness.
I can see the door.
Yeah, because you can't go there.
Yeah,
Sorry.
for a reason. There's a door.
There's a blue door.
Yeah.
Right.
No entry.
Normally, Chris's doors are completely invisible on the map, but I can see that one.
That's
Oh,
because
this
I took
one
extra
here.
care to make sure I actually placed doors.
Oh, hold on. Where was I? Where was I? I was there.
Because they're secret doors.
There. 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 Something like that. I was around about there.
Oh no, I've run out of Coca-Cola. Sad.
No,
5.
you were actually beside the pool table talking to me.
Well, regardless, I need to dash to get to that door. Is it another one of
I
those
can't get past this
doors
door.
that I can see through?
I think I put all the same doors in, so let's go with yes.
Cool.
However, as you look through it, you just see what appears to be massive streams of water obscuring your vision.
I will Misty Step inside.
You can't Misty step into anything you can't see.
He can see.
No.
That's what
But
you're
I can
asking.
see through the door.
Oh.
So I Misty Step through the door.
You can't see past the streams of water.
Yeah. So you have to. You can't Misty step into like an unoccupied space that you can't see. You have
To
to
be
have
fair,
line of sight.
I will allow them to misstep, but they're going to misstep right into the high-pressured streams of water.
Fair. Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah, so would you like to continue, James?
And go for a shower.
It just happened to Zomir too.
A nice exfoliating shower.
Nice exfoliating.
Yeah.
In case you got a little
Yes.
bit dirty in there.
I will, because the forward momentum of my flight, which I've been going 100 feet in 6
yeah, fair
seconds,
Yeah,
Alright,
because
make me a strength
that's
save.
how that works.
will hopefully take me through.
That's definitely how that works.
It'll just kill him.
Strength
EV
save.
definitely accounts for momentum.
A strength save.
Yes.
I see.
Yeah. These things
Should ask for some turtle wax as
these
well when
things
they're
aren't
finished.
nice.
These things nearly killed Zomir, by the way. In fact, they did kill Zomir.
No, they got me down to 1.
Oh, I thought they were actually unconscious.
As you take 20 bludgeoning damage and are flung forward from the stream. Now, you're in the room, so don't worry, you'll succeed. I'll let me just reveal the rest of the room here.
Yeah, it kind of worked for you.
Does your fly break?
Let
It's
me
gonna
roll
be a
for it.
concentration check.
DC 10, so I need to roll a natural 1. No. I'm still flying.
You take 10 bludgeoning damage and are flung forward into a carpet of moss in a room filled with mushrooms.
And I still
And a
have
pool
movement.
of water to the north.
I still have movement, so I will fly my final 15 feet of movement. How high is the roof in here?
I'm going with a similar height of all of them, so it's 100 foot tall with mushrooms growing along the walls. However, there's no barrier or balcony in this room.
Cool. I will steer clear of the walls then and just sort of floating vision-like in the middle of the room. With my passive perception of 21, I assume I don't see the kobold.
You do not.
Then I'm going to assume that they're probably in that pool of water then. Thank you. That is my turn, action, bonus action, movement. I Misty Stepped. Mark off that spell slot. That's me.
Assassin, you have managed to use one of your very well-known hidden corridors inside the place to move into a little vent and are now in the walls. What would you like to do?
She's in the walls.
They're in the walls.
Oh, shit.
I'd like to scrunch over to a section of a vent that is like closed off on my side, but has this tiny little string that leads into the other vent of that room and pull it, releasing a bunch of like bees and wasps in there. Psychic wasps, obviously.
Jack Mallam's back!
No.
Not the bees.
Just a bunch of bug.
As in, you must come with ow. Ow. Bees do not affect me. Bees. I command you, bees. Bees.
Now it ended up being a two-part. You guys haven't even gotten to the first of the 5 challenges.
Yeah, I say that's not even got to any of the challenges. This is delightful, though, y'all.
The challenge is
You're
the
welcome.
challenge isn't kidnapping Kaylee's character and then trying to Home Alone us.
No,
No.
the challenge was getting into the archive.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, we were here for something.
yeah. You haven't even asked me how to get into the archive yet. I was gonna be a little smug git and be like, you'll never do the things that you need to do, and then list them all off, but you've never asked.
And you were right.
You were correct, you wouldn't.
No.
And so far we're not. Due to reasons.
Initiative.
I don't know.
Oh.
Oh my goodness.
But
Also,
I'll pass that one, yep.
if we're doing a 2-part session, would it if people are up for it, would it be good to do a whole different set of Marauders next week, and I just make up like a whole different set of people?
Oh my
and they're
god.
like,
Yeah.
those people weren't even there, and me being like, yeah, they were. No,
Yeah.
no, they've been here the whole time.
I'm so down. I am so down.
Wow. Overnu, it is your turn. Would you like to continue running forward?
Ovenu will run, and I'm assuming I can get to here because it saves time, and he's going to just jump down here and assume that this corridor connects to the other one, even if it doesn't.
That's fair. Give me an acrobatics check to see how much you dampen your landing if you jump 8 feet.
Oh god.
Was it a deck save?
You jump
An
into
acrobatics
the wall.
check.
Ah.
You're being proactive here.
Ah, it's slightly better, actually.
I'm not seeing a roll just yet.
Oh no! Bang!
You fall
I was
out
gonna
of
let you,
Into
like-
the wall.
like
Fall on
Assassin's
your
Creed, like slide down the wall, jumping back and forth to like damp.
No, he
take a-
pile drives the ground. He's pile driving the ground.
What is it? A dice for every.
Oh no,
10
wait.
feet?
I just realized this works much better when there's an enemy underneath me. Oh no.
The ground is an enemy!
As you
Oof.
take 32 bludgeoning damage.
And I'm unconscious!
Fuck off.
No.
I had 29 health left!
Oh.
Oh no! Bang!
I just hear someone scream, "Oh no!" and crash into something, and I'm just like, "I don't have to do anything."
That's a loud noise. It's a very. I'm in full plate. I'm like a 6'6" half orc in full plate. That is one hell of a noise.
He going like, "Holy shit! I think someone just died."
I mean, the
Close.
abominations are about to rip him apart.
Okay. Burp.
Oh no! Wait, I'm not. I'm at 1 because I'm a half orc.
we hear
Yeah.
that massive "Oh no!" the thud, and then
I'm okay.
Oh yeah!
Oh yeah! That really hurt.
Oh my god, what is
Unfortunately, I feel like that's definitely put you prone.
this? Yeah, you're definitely prone.
Probably been bedded in the ground.
Yeah, just from the crater that you left, just a single thumbs up.
I'm okay.
You also have to run here, so I'm still. You have an action if you'd like to dash, but you're currently prone.
Oh. Oh.
I'll dash to stand up and keep going.
Alright, you get your half your additional movement.
I can get around the corner. I can just get there.
You limp around the corner.
No, that's literally all my movement.
Here you go. It's more quarter.
Crawls round the corner.
I have a bonus action, don't I?
I assume you haven't. Yeah, I don't remember anything you've used it for, so.
Yeah, I'm gonna second wind.
yeah, that's it.
Understandable.
Yeah. Mhm.
I can't even remember what the second wind roll is. Give me a second.
D10
Respectable.
plus
Have a
fighter
nice
level.
day.
D20,
Is it
D10
plus
plus
fire level?
fighter.
3.
I think it's both. I think it's fighter level and con.
Uh,
They're
fi-
definitely
That's
including fighter level.
that is Goliath, the D12 thing. For
yeah,
your
it's
fighter
D10 plus
units.
fire. D10 plus fire level.
Oh yes, it doesn't have that. Burp, it is your turn. You heard I'm fine. What would you like to do?
Um,
I'll take 9. I'm at 10.
it's fine.
I'm okay. That really hurt.
So yeah, gonna dash my full movement. My rage has dropped at this point because I've.
You know what, Payne? You get a destiny point. You get inspiration.
Thank you.
Fucking hilarious.
You're welcome.
So I'm just gonna dash my full movement to there.
That's fair. You get
Wow.
towards this door. You can just see about the through the plastic, the
Plastic.
coral crystal. But however, all you see is what appears to be rushing water, just pulsing past the window, just spraying it in a shower of droplets.
Okay.
Is that you?
Yeah, that's gonna be me.
All right. The abominations reach the edge of this cliff, and when they don't quite have to dash to get there.
Hey, Bonnie's still closer. Yay, I'm alive.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm sensing
you're
a
alive.
theme here.
They have burrow and they have spider climb. However, there's a gap, so I guess they could jump. What's their strength?
14. There's the one thing I remember about them is they've got strength 14.
So they were running up to it, so I guess they could dash and attempt to jump. However, they are going to make a higher save. The difference would be a DC 16, or they're going to fall into the gorge, or the chasm. So let's do a athletics. They don't have proficiency, so a +2. They need to make a DC. What did I
16,
just
you
say?
said?
16. 16, yeah. It's the difference between their strength and the actual distance.
One's
Nope.
dead,
Whoops.
Not dead, sliding down the hill.
and the other's dead.
As
Yay.
people fall into the crack, and eventually they will hit a side of the wall, and since they have spider climb, will eventually be able to get their way up. But for now, they're going to be occupied for a round. It's now the swarm of insects' turn.
Oh, oh dear.
Bonnie just turns around after hearing their screams going down. It's like, oh, thank fuck, they've gone now.
And they get one. Actually, they get 2 bite attacks. They get 2 bite attacks. As this is a large swarm of insects.
Swear to do psychic damage or something.
Good thing I'm resistant to that, because I knew this is what we'd be doing, fighting Mavelets
For
and
a
shit.
12 to hit.
Yeah,
But
but
actually-
the thing is,
Actually, that misses.
Hey!
Well, I
Yeah.
hope so. And then a second bite attack for a modified 20 to hit.
Can't do anything about that.
Alright, let's see. They do not have half their numbers. Nope, they're full health. Okay, so we get a little bit extra. So that will be 16 piercing damage as they start to bite and eat into your body.
That's fine. Could they make a dex save, please?
Yes, they can. Let me just check if they get anything for this. Nope, I don't think so. So that'll just be a +1 for them. That is a 7. They fail.
That is a fail. And I'm really not happy about them. First, that would be second, third, second.
Oh, no, I know what you're doing.
Yeah, I'm rebuking them.
Yeah.
Essentially, my one of the gems gleams, and just fires a ray of fire out of my chest,
Yeah, roll
and
for
hits
damage.
them for 25 points of fire damage.
Boom!
Ooh, let me see if they've got anything. Nope. And that's just an
And-
occupied thing. Oh, they're also technically occupying your space.
Ah,
That's
you've
fair.
been
They take
engulfed.
that, and they are bloodied. They'll now do half damage from now on.
And since I used a spell slot to cast a spell, I teleport to an unoccupied space I can see within 15 feet of me. With my 21 passive perception, can I see the crack in the wall that's unoccupied?
What crack in the wall?
the one that's
No,
unoccupied.
never mind. I will teleport
The unoccupied one, yeah.
15 feet away, so I'm right beside the wall now. Because I don't know there's an assassin in there.
An assassin. you mean.
Yeah,
Whatever.
Also, that says ass professor for me on
I've got
Roll20 now.
ass,
Ass,
ass.
ass,
I see ass and infessor.
Yeah.
Ass infestor.
no.
Bonnie, the abominations have fallen into the crack and appear to have gone a little bit down. They'll take a round to get back out. Burp has run forward. What would you like to do?
RLF.
I'm gonna head down the corridor.
All right, go ahead and dash and move your movement. I'll let you place yourself. Nogu, your abominations appear to have fallen into a chasm. What would you
Help,
like to
they've
do?
fallen and they can't get back up. Oh no.
God damn it,
What you got
you
in mind, Rob?
bastard.
What are you up to now?
He's gonna,
I don't like the
he's gonna
giggling.
cast Summon Greater Demon, of course.
I don't like the giggling. The giggling scaring me.
That's always the thing the
That's
villain
why
wants to
motivate your
hear.
Team forward.
But they're nowhere near you. You shouldn't be scared. It's the rest of us that should be.
Yeah. You're, don't worry, you're his enemy at the moment. You're fine.
For some
Oh,
reason,
true.
yes.
And also, I'm in the future flashback. So.
Yeah, you definitely live. We know you live.
Yeah.
We definitely live, don't we?
Yeah.
I mean, you
Yeah.
might get hurt, but
Yeah.
you live. You get over it.
Yeah, you get better.
Okay.
You get an orange.
But they- Otherwise, the end
Oranges
of the
are good
story
for
is
you.
just yeah, they help you avoid scurvy.
Yeah. Are either of these demons named Scurvy?
There is a demon named Scurvy.
There
It's on
is.
the campaign.
Is it
Yeah,
really?
my original kobold character was called Scurvy.
Yes.
I am a prophet, apparently.
It's for a pirate-themed campaign.
We love the boy.
60 feet there.
Well, Nogu has decided to bravely leave their blood circle.
Oh dear.
Ooh.
He just
Wait, Nogu's the closest now. Nogu's the closest now.
Draws another blood circle going, oh, fuck.
Oh god.
For fuck's sake. Does it again.
I just hope it's
Well, that despawns those two, though. That despawns those
Yeah.
two.
Gets rid of those ones.
Apparently you roll a d6 or something? I don't know.
Please,
You see which
please
type
roll
of demons get
small
some.
ones.
Please, someone's like a 6. You got 8 challenge rating 4. 1d, 1 quarter.
No.
5.
Oh no.
Yeah, he did! He just summoned
Demons of a
8.
quarter.
What are these ones? Quarter.
8 demons of challenge.
That
rating
one.
1 to 4 or lower.
I just clicked a random one of the pair. Which one is this?
It's
Sumptuous. I've just clicked that one.
Quarter level demons.
This one can climb 40 feet. I imagine he's above it.
No.
Don't
And,
give them good ones.
And they were basically summoned there.
Don't pick the good ones.
I'll just check. What does the other one do? The other one can
No.
also climb.
Oh no.
This one can numb you.
Yeah, but more than 40 feet?
This one has the other one has a ranged attack.
Can
Oh
it-
yeah, that's
Yeah.
what it
It also explodes on death.
Alright, what's their
Oh,
AC and hit points?
The
Obsession.
Sumptuous is AC 12, 22 hit points.
That is not a CR. That is a CR1 creature right there.
It's better than a bear.
It's
4, 5, 6.
Yeah, I just linked it.
An abyssal chicken is a Sierra. An abyssal wretch, Sierra quarter.
Alright, you've now
Armor class
summoned
11
8
and 18
Symptus.
hit points. These are not creatures. This is.
Yeah,
they're-
they're like they're demons.
Yeah.
I'm not pleased with this.
And shape changers.
All demons are shape changes. That's normal.
Alright, so we have 8 little abominations.
They ignore difficult terrain created by plants.
Oh
just-
no.
And I'll just say, go forth and sell the will of God.
I hate you. I'm gonna kill you in Geddon because of this, Bob.
Dretches are CR
No.
quarter.
Don't worry, I've forgotten about this by the time Geddon runs around again.
You
Alright,
thought the
Nogu, is that your
tutorial was
turn?
bad.
The tentacle moves forward towards.
Nice.
the
Alright,
door.
Professor, it is your turn. You are being attacked by a swarm of insects. You cannot
Okay.
see the kobold. What would you like to do?
Are there cracks in this wall that I could possibly, not in my current size, but slip inside? Perhaps is there?
No.
So there's no way of me getting through like a space that's less than an inch.
No, these are walls. These are solid walls, not cavern walls. They are just regular mason walls.
Walls
No
known
gaps
for
in them
being
whatsoever.
solid.
While there may be moss and cobwebs everywhere, the walls are in perfect condition.
Apart from the crater.
Yeah, and
in a few
apparently
rooms
they've
over.
got a lot of wasp nests in them as well.
What's this thing on this wall here?
I like collecting animals for studying them and plant life. I may have gotten slightly carried away by introducing the moss recently. Still working out how to get rid of that before everyone comes back, but you know, Harold's nice.
Tastes like chicken.
Just as the professor.
Oh no.
I am gonna. Let me see. Spell slot to cast a spell, so that would require a spell slot. So can't use the mana drain. Yeah, I'm going to. Yeah, it'll just be a firebolt. Why not?
All right, go for
Just
it.
be a firebolt on the swarm of insects. To attack. A 17 to hit.
You hit. Roll for damage.
It is 2d10. Fire, and also some force as well is in there.
Ooh.
So 13 points of fire, and 8 points of force damage.
Ooh, the 8 points of force damage will finish off the remaining insects.
Yeah,
Hey.
so as two of the gems ignite, it would be the gold one and the red one both fire at the thing. As they catch fire, it's almost like a twist of the gauntlet that I'm wearing, just sort of almost crushes in place, and it's like little almost popping comes from the insects as they don't have souls, but something akin to soul-like qualities is gone from them. Yeah, they just. And as I look around the room, Kobold, Askin.
You hear nothing.
Does he say that?
Yeah. Like- but you're not quite sure where it's coming from. It's like one of those like
You want to do it telepathically.
It's like a tannoy sort of.
Yeah.
Yeah. It
This is
feels
the Saw movies,
it's
isn't it?
like in the park, those parks that have the little tubes that come up in different places.
Oh, I know the one.
Them, you can hear them.
Yeah,
You're just kind of hearing it from a few directions. Of like you hear nothing, just kind of really small and echoey.
I
You
can
hear
hear
nothing.
you. I just
No.
do
No, you
not
can't.
know where you are.
Yes, that is correct, and also you can't hear me. I am stealth.
I will bonus action healing word myself, and then go over to this pool. Is there anything inside it? My passive of 21, or my passive investigation of 20, above that, 25 or something.
Above that.
Yeah, I've got a
As you
perception
look
of
into it,
21. I'm observing.
There appears to be. Do you speak deep speech?
I do.
There are deep speech glyphs in the bottom that seems to be kind of decorating the entire basin of this bowl. And as you stare into it, the water seems to stare back at you, and you get
That's a
this
good
kind
sign.
of impression that the water is waiting for some form of password, some sort of hint. It's almost prompting you to say its name.
Water.
Password.
Dave.
In deep speech, I say water or aqua. No. I will take an action next turn to think about this.
Harold.
Yeah.
It's
No,
also
I'm
named
not gonna
Harold.
I rushed in before and I took some damage, so I'm going to heal myself now and then possibly get drowned next turn. So that'll be my turn this turn.
It's
7.
okay.
Hey, nice. That's almost max health. And
Assassin.
and because I hit a second level, I use my empowering essence to give myself I rolled.
Yeah, that's fine. Cool.
Yeah.
Assassin, what is your turn? What would you like to do?
23. That's investigation.
I would like to through like a little peephole in like the ceiling, cast illusionary script at the bottom of the pool that just says like some very believable like let the waters flow into me hero bullshit that is like triggered to appear the next time the professor looks in the pool.
Okay.
Yep.
So does it say let the water flow me hero bullshit?
Deep speech. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and deep speech just said like heroes bullshit, you know? Like
So-
one of those prophecy nonsense things.
The chosen
that-
one will
Bullshit,
allow.
frosty nonsense, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Ipsum lorem.
Yeah, basically Ipsum Lorem, but hero prophecy style.
But that wasn't there a second
Over.
ago.
It
Was it?
is. It is your turn.
Oh yeah! That way. I think I can get 6. That's 10. Yeah, I can get to there.
Alright, let's in order to show off some more of the map.
Yeah.
let's-
Yeah.
He's still charging that way, chair in hand.
as
Looking
you
for something
get to
to
another
strike
door,
it.
you can see through a similar crystal panel to the other doors into. Well, you can pretty much see the whole room from the angle, so I'm just going to reveal all of it. What appears to be a room with a large fountain pool in the center. What appears to be a massive telescope looking out into the ocean beyond. You can see the similar glass force field dome and 2 cannons to either side of it, as well as just 3 foot of moss growing in this room. It is a small grassy jungle of moss in here, as well as what appears to be plantations of various vibrant plants and flowers growing in their pots.
Well,
On
is
a
this the
little
rest
ladder
of
going
Harold's
up a massive
family?
mountain.
I may have let Harold get out of control.
Well, damn!
You need to do something, Mum, if you can get him off the professor.
And you know, Harold pays rent, so
That's
I
better
don't
than
see
most.
any of y'all paying rent.
I paid rent. I paid rent in blood.
But Overdue, is that your turn? Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Can I look at? I'm just gonna look at the door and see if I can figure a way to open it that isn't smash it.
Hmm.
Alright.
Because we
So,
learned our
this is
lesson.
Wow.
It's the
Wow,
first,
new
second,
approach.
third,
Never
fourth.
seen before.
I can't get
The
to the door
fourth
yet. Is the
room.
main thing.
fourth room, the fourth door we have seen.
Give me an investigation check,
first
and I'll get
time
back to you next
that
round with what
someone-
you find. Bert,
gonna
it is
check.
your turn. What are you up to?
I think I know what I found. This is my 4th natural one in a row, by the way.
Wow. You find nothing.
I find that it is a door.
It is a door. It is locked.
It's like, it is indeed a door.
Yeah.
I smart.
It is a door.
So Bert was going to go up to this door.
Since Burp and Bonnie are just in the same place in the same initiative, what are both of you doing?
Yeah, but
essentially
I
out of
would've just
initiative order at
headed
this
up to
point.
the door.
I'm mostly just doing initiative to keep track of everyone and make sure
Fair
everyone has a turn.
we still have an army of demons chasing us. Remember that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Is the door
I'll be
still
honest, I
open?
forgot. The door was never open. The professor teleported through it.
Yeah, sorry. I was
The door is-
chasing.
the
I
door
was
is still
chasing a
closed.
kobold.
You can see
With my
water
claw.
spraying into it. You can't see beyond the water.
Right. Burp doesn't really like doors anymore.
Yes. Learn from Lorcan.
No.
The doors here hurt.
I was gonna have a look for like any kind of locks, but obviously
there's nothing
Barbac's
visible.
before me.
Yeah, my flaw is single-minded determination.
My
So I went
uh,
after the kobold.
My floor is. Oh yeah.
No.
I mean,
It is. You can look at my
The
character
doors-
sheet.
Yeah.
I
the
know.
doors have
you
been
Now
said.
drink the
hurting Burp.
Kool-Aid.
The doors have been hurting Burp since every time he hit them. So he's eventually learned not to hit them.
Oh, we should have learned to hit him harder. Show him who's boss.
Beat those doors into
Uh,
submission.
So he's gonna have a look to see if there's like a door handle or something to like just push it in.
There is not. It is a sci-fi looking door, completely
Oh, God.
smooth.
The first two people out look at the doors and see if they can be opened.
Because we're nearly dead!
Hey, other people got to the doors before me.
I also have a cat, by the way. I have a cat.
You have
now.
a cat?
Literally, if you look at my stream, I have a cat on. I have a cat now.
Oh, right. I thought you meant, like,
No, in real life.
over you had a cat.
Overnew just summons a cat. No.
Bert's just gonna push the door.
You do so. It
Swings
does not
open.
give. It stays still.
It's gonna pull the door.
There's nothing to grab onto to pull. You try and like suction grip it with your hand. Nothing.
He just rubs his hand against his hair for about 20 seconds and then just presses it on the door for static. And pulls it.
He's gonna knock.
Hello.
You give it a little rap, a little tap against the door.
Yeah.
No response.
Do I hear the knock?
No, there's high pressure water shooting in front of it, drowning out the noise.
Fair. That's fair.
He's gonna look over his shoulder. Bonnie, any idea how to open this?
I'll have a look.
You have a look. It is a door. It is made of crystal, coral. I keep saying crystal. Coral wood, as well as coral crystal embedded into it, giving a nice little square window look into splashing water. There are no inscript. You know, I feel like there's inscribed in deep speech, like the other door. It just says what's beyond, and it just says fungus room.
Mushroom!
Unfortunately, I don't know deep.
It just says mushroom!
Mushroom. Fuck off. With as much as venom as I can.
Just says
Fuck off.
mushroom.
Oh.
Would you like to try anything else before we move back to Nogu?
That took me too long to get. My giggle was the delay that it took me to get mushroom. I've gone two methods tonight.
So can we cut back to the present with your character just giggling?
They just-
We're in the mushroom.
They just...
The mushroom. Do you get it? The mushroom? I don't. Can someone explain it to me, please?
There'll be a pause, which is like Alvina going, I don't get it either.
And in that pause, we skip back.
Yeah.
And then we skip back to the present with Elvira going, oh yeah. Like,
Yeah.
Anyway.
Is there any kind of hinges on the door?
Nope.
No, it's a sci-fi looking door. It's quite smooth. You know those doors in all those sci-fi shows that, don't have handles? It's one of those doors.
Why
You've be-
though?
You've
Like, can
become
you imagine?
attached to those kind of doors, haven't you, Chris? You love the swooshy doors now.
I've
Every
never
door
used
we've...
this door before.
You have. You've used it lots of times in our past few sessions.
Has he?
Swooshy door- Yeah.
Oh, those are just like hidden doors. Hidden doors are just naturally swooshy.
Yeah. Hidden doors don't have handles, Bob. It's
Yeah.
kind of the point.
That's not my
Oh
fault.
my-
That's just how hidden doors look.
I really like the idea of a mimic that like puts like random door handles for hidden doors.
Oh, a
And
door
it's like,
handle.
no.
Door handle.
Why this place
don't handle
has these
with
sort of doors? It's because I did model this on BioShock. I wanted an underground kind of sci-fi like city,
Yeah.
but there's only so much I could do with the map software. So that's why there's like stone walls. But yes, we would Burp and Bonnie. Would you like to try anything else before we move on? You can try again next round.
Bert's gonna put his hand up against the crystal.
Yeah,
Like
that's fair.
sort of the window.
You do so.
Like a palm reader sort of thing.
If it is not reading your palm.
Unfortunately, it is a palm reader. It can't read though. The door is
Bonnie,
illiterate.
do you wanna try anything before I move on?
If Burp was after me, I would tell him to go back a bit, and I could have tried something, but it's too dangerous with him there.
That's fair. You guys can talk about this and arrange it for next round. To note, I do have it written what opens the doors. There is a trigger. Just waiting for you guys to figure it out.
Say something.
You gotta trial and error this shit. That's the theme of the campaign.
Unfortunately, I did the
no-
trial and error, and it nearly killed me.
Yep. Speaking of trial and error, you've now tried with some previous big abominations, and now you're trying with new little abominations. What would you like to do?
Go forth and spread the word. Scare them out.
Oh,
of
so I didn't actually
Christ.
roll initiative for these guys.
You can make him use the same initiative.
I accidentally deleted the other one.
Oh, fuck.
This is
Yeah.
the issue.
Never mind.
You know, they were confused as to where they were. It took them around to figure it out. They got 10.
They're going next.
Be giving out instructions from back here, going, yes, we now need to go forth and sell.
Oh, hilariously, it's their turn next.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Alright, you three get a run off here. What was their movement speed? It was 40. Oh god, they're dashing at 80. Oh fuck. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60.
Don't worry, guys. I think that running a second bunch of characters next week is a good idea.
Yeah. It might be a good idea.
Nogu's the bad guy.
You no shit.
I set Assassin to be the foil of this episode. It's just turned out to be Bob and Nogu.
I'm not even supposed to be really a villain. I'm just supposed to be like a bumbling idiot, and I don't really have to do much.
No, you look like an absolute mastermind so far.
Yeah, I really do. I'm just at this point. I'm just bullying the professor at this point. I'd like to.
Yeah,
by the way,
that's just like school.
I'd like to have changed my thing for the illusionary script just to be like drink the water, dipshit, but in deep speech.
Professor, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
I'm still looking into the pool, and suddenly there is illusory script has just appeared. Clearly, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Alright, as you look into it, you get the image of water, of drinking the water as all the pieces begin to put together, and then you're not quite sure what this last word is. You're not how used to swearing in deep speech are you?
I know you are in here, Kobold.
Give me an intelligence check. Let's see how well your language skills are.
You should have taken linguists.
Should have, shouldn't I? Well,
that's pretty good. That's pretty. You know the basic curses. As the water appears to be calling you a dipshit.
I'll show you.
Yeah.
Have I seen anything?
And the president just giggling, going, I called you a dipshit.
And fairy fire just makes him.
But to answer your question, give me a history check.
History.
Something that you'd have to have studied about the practices of various civilizations.
Would I have advantage because I'm proficient in deep speech? I would have viewed this as, I would have viewed the other factions as being,
I will give you advantage on the Republic history, but you won't be able to claim advantage on any of the other two factions. This will be your specialization. If you're fine with that, roll with advantage.
Let's say I'd probably be more knowledgeable in the draconic primordial nature rather than this one in particular.
Make a choice. You only get one.
Although, for the character that we discussed, it makes more sense about elders. So yeah, I'll do that. I'll take this one.
Okay.
I've in my history, I did have more knowledge of the primordials, but I forgot it because I was focused on this one. Because
then you can add a new trait to your character. You are experienced with the Republic practices.
Come on, roll.
Go ahead and roll that history with advantage to see what you get. Okay.
Damn.
So as you look into it,
massive amount.
You've spent your time studying Republic technologies and concepts and ideas. They are the more advanced of the three factions. Obviously, you know that the Republic is a meritocratic, hyper-capitalist state where knowledge is bartered, and to the point where at the high levels, secrets are erased and traded as currency. As you're looking into the water, this seems like a very rudimentary psychic imprint where the water is imbued almost like an input device, like the equivalent of a computer screen asking you to type in a password, and it is most likely related to activating something else maybe not necessarily even in the room, but some other device in the building. It appears to be looking for an answer. However, it can also be inputted with anything, any knowledge, like any sort of computer program. In order to understand what it's asking you, well, you'd have to understand the context of what the input device is supposed to be activating and who wrote it.
And I don't know that.
You know that as much knowledge as you, the player, probably knows. This building is an archive run by the Aboleths. You know, they are a subsect of the Aboleths from the Echo Depths that, from as far as you can be aware, are here to probably be an outpost next to the Rainbow Wall and probably studying the Rainbow Wall, but also probably keeping an eye on the other factions here. You probably don't know much else. There has been rumors that this faction is a little bit weirder than the Aboleths from the other faction, and you do probably know that Aboleths in general were used as an intelligence network by the Primordials and Ultoomed during the original Civil War, but anything else is lost to time or history.
Okay. Part of me just wants to turn it off and on again.
How do you turn off water?
With that question, because I realized I was supposed to, we're actually a little bit over time. That is where we're going to end for today. As we're going to turn this into a fun two-parter. Since presumably everyone will be here. And you feel free to, if you do want to bring new characters next week, that's fine. Yeah. That will fit in with the theme. If you want to continue with your current character because you're enjoying it, that is also fine. Feel free to tweak anything that you want. And presumably we'll have TR just drop into the middle of this.
Yeah, well, that's why we make a new character.
Yeah, because we could be like, oh yeah, they've been here the whole time. Like, I don't know what you mean. Yeah. Sorry, I didn't mention them earlier. They've been here.
This guy's been there the whole time
as well.
Yeah, they've been here the whole time. Yeah, I'm sure.
Yes, there you go. That is our session for today. That is episode 7.5, the prequel.
Next one will be 7.75.
The prequel sequel.
The pre-sequel.
Kingdom Hearts.
Very Borderlands.
I hope everyone enjoyed watching, for those who are watching this in the future, and I hope the players had fun.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye.
And on my end, I'll be back on Monday with... What am I playing on Monday? South Park, that was it. Hope you guys have a fantastic evening. Every single one of you keep playing video games, keep being awesome. You guys are the best.